Let's be honest here. Life is about relationships. Everything we do as people revolves around each other. But whether you are a husband, single dad, or a couple facing new challenges, life is not easy. Did you know that having a successful and uncomplicated relationship is not a matter of luck? It requires the ability to be open, honest, and vulnerable. But where do you learn how to do that? It's time you tune into You've Got Mail, Messages from Him, a unique radio show geared toward the Black male perspective of family, relationships, and community. I'm your host, TaShon, a certified relationship coach who brings a relaxed and unbiased perspective to issues such as communication, trust, breakups, divorce, and more. I know how to listen and understand. So tune in every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to You've Got Mail, Messages from Him, and prepare to be educated, entertained, and enlightened.
WSTN DB HD1, Atlanta, Charlotte, a Situations Media station. Time for some conversations about Black men, for Black men, with Black men. You've Got Mail, Messages from Him, with TaShon and Friends, on the sound of Morris Brown College, 102.6, The Situation.
Saturday mornings I'm tuned in, listening to TaShon, she be going in. Black queen for us black kings, we can learn a thing or two when we're locked in. One of the few places we can be heard. Man, I rocks with her, that's my word. The show is enlightening, engagement always enticing. I always come with an open mind, I'm never frightened. I'm guaranteed to walk away with minerals. Now that I'm thinking everything else is minuscule. We're the fools who don't protect black women. No arguing, disrespect, and that's it, y'all. Please come in peace when you call in, cause the friends ain't no slouch, fair warning. You've got mail messages from him. Y'all better listen if you wanna win. Wanna win in life, y'all. You wanna win in life. Tune in to TaShon and Friends. You've got mail messages from him. Yeah. You've got mail messages from him. 10 a.m. to noon, Saturdays. Tune in. Yeah. You've got mail messages from him.
Oh, there we go. What's up, you guys? It is You've Got Mail Messages from Him. That caught me off guard. That's live radio, y'all. That's what happens, live radio. What's going on? Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yes. Morning.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Morning. I'm a daddy.
What other celebration we combining with everybody?
Capricorn season.
Oh.
Capricorn. But let me make a disclaimer. I ain't mad that we got, it is made into a federal holiday.
Yes.
And thank you, Miss Opal Lee, for fighting the good fight. That's one reason I'm respecting the holiday, because she is 90-some years old. She's been fighting for Juneteenth to become a federal holiday. So I appreciate you. Yeah, she got to, and I know we all argue. I agree, y'all. They just gave us a federal holiday when we've been trying to ask for everything else, but
Yeah.
Tank.
My brother.
Yeah. But so I ain't gonna complain. But I y'all, what's going on? It is your girl TaShon. I got my friends in the building with me. I got Ghost. You up, Ghost?
I'm awake. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to go back to sleep.
We got Green Machine.
What's going on, people?
What's up? We got Tank the Sports Guy.
I'm gonna sound like Juvie for a little while.
Out there with the Hawks. Out there with the Hawks.
Yeah, Tank gonna stop working me off the clock.
And we got DJ Johnny Friends.
Man.
The ones and twos back there.
Hey.
Phil, what's going on? Phil, say good morning. T, what's going on?
What's going on, my brother?
LaRon, that Capricorn season.
Capricorn.
There you go.
Yes, indeed.
Lord. What's up, Tib? Y'all on Instagram. And you know what? We have our special Well, she ain't even a guest
She ain't
no
even
more.
guest.
She ain't no guest no
She
more.
just home.
I'm
She
family.
home.
I call that
She
the fam.
yeah, she fam.
She play in my face every month.
Respectful.
We got Jenese on the Plush Lab. Y'all, that will go right over your head when y'all know who she is.
In the words
That's what
of
it say on the back of her shirt. Cat snatcher.
You do have that on the back of your shirt, don't you?
Cat
Yeah,
snatcher.
the cat
Yeah.
snatch. She is not.
Did she just do the sound effects?
Wait a minute, it's one thing to say it.
Hey, look. See, this is the reason I don't let him go to clubs.
What's up, man?
Cause he come there acting like that. That's the reason I don't allow him to go to clubs.
Remember that time I told you?
Yeah,
don't
girl,
make
the
comments?
cat snatch. Yeah,
That's
she
one.
is the cat snatcher. She is
Yeah.
good.
Man law violation.
She is good.
Yeah, y'all gonna get snatched on the
Yes,
cat.
Not
snatch.
just the cat,
But she don't do just
Hey,
the
look,
cat.
hey, look, hey, look. She do
I
the
can't
taco
help what
meat.
you say
all
on the
that.
back.
Yeah.
I do the
Did
nape
you
of the
just say
neck,
taco
all
meat?
that.
Yeah.
She's gonna talk about her services and from her company, the Plush Lab.
Yeah.
And because it is Father's Day weekend, and you know
Yeah.
June we're celebrating Black men all
Let's go.
June.
But look, let me ask you a question. What if you got chili, not taco meat?
She
I
still
get
can
that
get it.
too.
She
What
can
if
get
they
it.
got
She
chili?
was
Hey, look,
snatching on.
she can get the ingrowns on your head, on your chest.
Hey,
Yeah.
she
go
was
up under
snatching
the first
on.
layer. Yeah. That's the
I
plus
got
side.
And then still be talking to you like ain't nothing happening.
And you be,
Hey, yeah, girl, what's going on?
And
Yeah,
then,
like,
and look, and then show you how dirty your stuff was. Hey,
Right.
look, these are the black kids.
They show you how
You know you're wrong for that.
see, but I love Jenese. She like I said, she's
love
not a
it
guest
too.
anymore. She literally is fam. Like
Yeah, she's fam.
she comes
Super
in,
dope.
she got that energy. So welcome back.
Thank
We
you.
can't wait
Thank
to
you.
hear what you got.
Yes.
So
And I
and
got
we
some
have
Yeah.
you want to
By
introduce
the way, speaking of fam, my brother's in here.
We got the
Yeah,
brothers
yeah,
in
yeah.
here.
Jared's
going
in
on?
here.
What's
Yeah.
going on, Jared?
Healing Paint is, we
Yeah.
got that going on.
Artists.
He's a
That's-
dope
I love
artist. We got
artists.
his art down here at the end of the table. Y'all
I
see that on
love
your
it.
camera.
I love it. So welcome.
So how is it being the brother of Sugar Crisp?
Wait a minute, who's the
Oh.
oldest? Who's the oldest? Right, you the old. Okay.
Hey, look.
Oh,
So
you
you
big
got
brother.
you gotta catch. Yeah, you big
Yeah,
brother.
big
You gotta
brother.
catch it. You gotta
Yeah.
catch it.
Yeah, big brother always do. It's all good though.
Yeah.
So we are celebrating you guys again. This is Father's Day weekend, and I'm sitting around the table with some great fathers,
Yep.
and y'all
Absolutely,
already
yeah.
know how I feel about it.
Yep.
So don't come on
So-
the line, bash. We don't
We-
do
we
that
ain't
here
trying
at
to hear
YGM.
Yo, he just did the spade slap on the table. The spade slap.
We are
God.
celebrating our fathers, our good Black men, for those
Yes.
who are not physical fathers, but there are a lot of good Black men who have stood in the gap or are standing in the gap, and we're celebrating them all month long. And this is their weekend, along with Juneteenth.
Right.
Are y'all ready to do Juneteenth celebrations?
Oh,
Anybody?
yes.
I will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We've been
You did
ready.
yours last night. You did something last night?
Oh, yeah. I went to go see Black Panther.
Okay, that's a
It
movie.
was so good. So good.
Yeah.
Good vibe. We was doing the, what's the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
We had all the dances going on out
Really?
there.
Yeah.
Mhm. We had
Wow.
a really good time out
Really?
there. Mhm.
I'm happy. I started celebrating. Some Coach Casey said, "Thank you, Black men." Yes.
Yes.
Um,
appreciate you.
Started celebrating Juneteenth a couple of years ago, and now it's official federal holiday. So we all know that, I'm just gonna keep it positive. So
Thank you.
we're gonna keep it positive.
Appreciate you.
It's a step. We
Yeah.
still have a lot more to fight
Absolutely.
for.
Yeah.
I just feel like we can, if we just unite like the
Yeah.
others, we could get what we're supposed to get done.
Facts.
Yes.
But we're arguing about Juneteenth.
I'm
So
trying to
they,
tell you.
they looking at us
I'm
like,
enjoying because I'm dark skinned. I've caught hell for years.
I'm
Back in the field.
gonna enjoy it, like celebrate. What we have on the menu though? What's on the menu?
Oh,
for
fried
Juneteenth?
chicken. Oh, listen, let me tell you something. Today is not a barbecue situation.
It's not a barbecue.
If you can't fry chicken,
Oh Lord.
So is that a menu? Chicken? What else? Fried chicken? What else?
green.
Greens. Yeah.
I didn't say stomach hurt.
Yeah. The greens gotta be
Let me
big,
say
right?
it again. Greens, bad greens.
Yeah.
Stay with you for a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had any bad greens.
Really? Yeah.
Listen,
I've had a bunch of
yeah.
bad.
I have, the ones that make your cheek go. Brr.
You know the color. Hey, bad greens last with you for a minute.
You can't
game, it ended in Thursday
Hey,
night.
look,
Like,
hey,
yo,
look, hey,
still
look,
on the
hey,
talk.
look, them bad greens when you try to let that air out, and you be like,
Still, ain't he stupid,
That
girl?
ain't no air.
You know they don't go. You
That ain't no air.
can't
That ain't no
Yo,
air.
you stupid.
That ain't no air.
hey, look, this be the look on your.
Hey, go get some
That is not me.
Go get some
That is
Clorox.
not me.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Then you be trying to do it before if you married or you got to make. You try to do it before they come around.
Try to walk off. Hey, I got something to do.
They walk in and be
Man.
And then you got to shake it out.
Oh, y'all are horrible.
Ain't no shaking that out. You gotta take that cover off and wash that.
Look,
That's 2 cycles only.
you know, I got a confession. I had one of them moments last week. I had one of them moments. Y'all know I keep it real, but that was my fault. God, that was a consequence.
What you eat? What you eat? though?
Lemon pepper or hot wings.
No, I did something I was not supposed to do. I went to a spot that I know that was not supposed to. I had food poisoning, and this junk lasted for the entire week, y'all.
Was it meat?
It was meat and everything else, like. But I knew I wasn't supposed to,
So
right?
sorry.
And so y'all know, Chef
Yeah.
acted a plum fool
I
that
already
week
know.
for me, because he was like, "I told you, that's what you get." You talk about, I could not leave the house. It hits differently when you get old, and I was like, God darn it. I couldn't even be
Hey,
sexy
look,
or nothing.
the doors of the church stay open.
I couldn't even be sexy. Like, you know, it was leading up into our anniversary. So I was like, Lord, please let me just, if you could just get rid of it just for at least a day, like just please,
Take it away,
Lord.
Lord. Take it
Like,
away.
you know, I got everything planned out,
I'm
all
so
of it, my
sorry.
outfits.
You
I'm like,
sweating.
please.
Shit,
I was
outfits.
outfit.
Shit, outfits.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Like-
did you get that crystal gal swing on the
Oh Lord.
You've been looking at him, haven't you?
Hey,
You've been looking at him.
Did God answer your prayers?
It was real close. It was real. It's like that day right before the
Borderline.
anniversary. I said, okay. Whew. All right. I said, I gotta go out to the store. Shoot, nope. Okay, Lord. Our dinner reservations is 7:00 the next day. Please, Lord, please. But that was my punishment because I knew better.
You still ain't told us what you ate.
Got it right. Exactly.
You
It
deflected.
starts with a T and some more stuff.
Hey, she deflected it. Yeah, she deflected
It
it.
starts with a T and ends with a B.
What kind of meat was it? Pigeon? What you ate?
Start with a T and end with a B. The bell.
Tyrannosaurus
Oh, yeah.
That don't end with a B.
Hey, look. You ate that mystery meat and it gave you a mystery
But
attack.
the thing about I was in my feelings right about something that happened, so I was emotional eating, and I knew y'all.
Did you get the Nacho Bel Grande?
No, I got 3 doggone taco supremes and a bean burrito.
Ooh.
Oh, two.
That what happened every time she hit the toilet.
Flapping.
Look, you remember you used to put the card on the back of the bike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That was music for
and
4
be one of the aces
days.
too.
right.
I swear,
Oh,
and
I'm
you
so
know, I
sorry.
couldn't even be cute
So
in front of
sorry.
Chef or whatever. And I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I know," because usually
I'm sorry, Chef.
we, you know, I don't try to use the bathroom. I'm just old school. I'm just like that, right? So he caught me again. He was like, "You in the bathroom?" I said, "No, but you would go." Like, I was like trying to hold it. I'm like, "You go, right?" And I thought I heard the door close, right? That Negro did it on purpose. He opened that door. I was like, "Oh!"
And you heard everything, huh?
He heard everything.
I thought the door. You don't lock your door.
I thought he was gone.
No,
Like,
even when nobody's home, I still close my door and lock it. Just
Just
in case the ghost of Christmas past come in there. I'm trying to be.
I swear, I thought, and he knew it too. He was like, "She got to use the bathroom," and my stomach was just like. Blah, blah, blah,
But you know what? I had the same experience, like a lot of black folks. I had a shake. I know they made that with whole milk because I was told, and I had a cute little nightgown on it. I like, baby, not tonight.
I know they made that with whole milk.
For 4 days, y'all. Actually,
4
yeah,
days?
4 days. I kid you
I
not.
pulled an all-nighter.
He was gonna do. We were gonna go back up there because that was me.
I pulled an
For
all-nighter.
4 days, and I was just like,
So
Lord,
you just
please.
had a detox.
I did.
Word. So both your legs got numb.
I was like this.
Stopping that
Hey,
leg.
look, that's when you just make sure your phone charged all the way up.
I know. You
The
just-
bathtub.
When
I
the wall
stayed in the
socket,
bathtub.
when the wall
for
socket
4
on your
days.
sink makes
Hey,
sense.
look. And that's how I go. From the toilet to the tub. From the
I
toilet
was
to
in
the
that-
tub. From the
He's
toilet
like,
to
you gotta
the
take
tub.
another bath. I said,
Yep.
yeah. And I just,
Hey, look, you gotta take the other bath because both of your
I know
cheeks
my
been
neighbors.
stained.
Thank God for the wall outlet on your sink.
Hey, we sorry, y'all.
Oh.
We
I know my
sorry, y'all.
neighbors were probably like,
Ghost
where
having
is
a
she? 'Cause
flashback.
I did not come out the house.
Hold that button.
He in there.
Hey,
Right
look,
now,
hey, look.
right now,
Hey,
he's
look,
in the
hey,
toilet
look,
with
hey, look, hey, look, check this out.
Oh, Lord
because
Jesus.
she went through it. I'm starting to think we connected. She need to stay away from me because I had the same thing go on last week. It's not fair.
I was like, oh my God. So everything I tried,
Look.
because he was like, okay, drink some ginger ale. Nope, boom. Pepped up. Nope, boom.
Ew.
Shut up.
Pepto Bismol.
Hey,
You should have.
blue. Hey,
It's whole artillery going on.
Hey, look. So you gotta articulate it. You gotta drop and flush because you don't
I
want that
did,
water
yeah.
splashing back
Yeah,
there.
you
You
drop
gotta
and
drop and
flush.
flush.
No
Drop-
backsplash.
Hey, look.
Drop
Put
and
some.
flush.
You gotta put some water on it.
Yeah, drop and flush.
You gotta put
That's
some
my
water
rule.
on it.
She had a color purple
See,
moment.
that's why I
Speak
want a
to
bidet.
me.
I want a bidet.
Speak to
Baby,
me.
you know
Yeah, I
what?
want a bidet.
The second time I cried, I was crying because it was like,
Lord, what
please.
must I do to be
I-
saved?
I did. I was repenting, y'all, and everything. I was like, Lord, I am so sorry.
Oh,
I
my
started.
You had a
promising God.
whole spiritual breakthrough.
I did, because it was not pretty, y'all. It was just like, I said, Lord,
Hey, look.
please.
Hey, look. You know, I wouldn't want to see nothing else but the look on her face when she was inhaling the cinnamon.
I ate that last Thursday. Lemon pepper.
Honey lemon pepper.
I did.
Hey, look. Sam gonna be in that thing with a mask on. She gonna think it's for COVID. No, baby, it's for you.
I was so embarrassed. I just apologized. I was like, I said, I literally, y'all was crying. I was repenting, like literally. And I said, Lord, I'm so sorry because I was
You gonna
being
learn today,
disobedient.
baby.
Go learn.
I learned for 4 days.
Keep thine ass
Look,
away from the
Did you go back to TB?
No, because I got my receipt to let them know there was food poisoning, but I couldn't make it to the hospital.
Food
So yeah,
So
because more than likely it was food poisoning. Well, I don't know. I just know that.
Oh, man.
Your body just not used to eating.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then I was
'cause
just-
you have been.
I've been detoxing.
Should have
right
had
now.
that. Should have had that sea moss.
That was
Right.
she should have had.
She should have had that sea moss.
Hey, that sea,
Hey,
you know what?
that-
Hey, look, you know what that sea moss would have did the first day? Pushed everything. Like, you just had one of them
Look.
moments.
Look,
But I
but
had wipes on here, y'all. I couldn't even use the toilet
look,
tissue. The
hey,
wipes.
how many pounds did you lose by the day
Girl,
four?
hey,
No lie.
I know you lost some weight.
No lie. I was from 262, no lie, to 258, like that.
For
like,
real?
For real.
Wow.
Because I could not eat anything. I could drink the water. So I had to drink the
Undigested
water.
food.
I couldn't eat anything.
Wow.
See, I couldn't afford a bidet right now, so I just
Yeah.
use the QT cup of water. If I got to keep going, just pour it down my back while I go to cool it off.
And
Just cool it off.
and that is what
Hey,
I was
the
so-
level of ingenuity.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you something.
You know?
I was so hurt. And
Hey, man.
Said
been
down
wiping
the back.
thy ass
I'm
for
talking about
years.
pull
But
that
I
thing
was cute on
running like a
anniversary.
Wiping
river.
it for years.
I was cute on anniversary.
I
While we
wouldn't
were
have
sitting
never
up there
thought of that.
Listen.
and I was eating, I was like, Lord.
Hey, that's what that curve for.
I was like,
That's an extra cup in the
Lord,
Hey,
bathroom.
look.
we were at the
Hey,
restaurant.
Hey,
reason.
Tressa said I'm gonna get me some if
You thought it was
TB if
for
you lost
toothbrush.
like that.
Oh my God.
For real.
We were sitting at the restaurant that day. I was getting dressed. I said, okay, I ain't putting nothing on my stomach. You know, I drink a little water. I said, okay. I heard a little. I said, no, Lord, please.
No,
I
Lord,
said,
please.
no, Lord, please. We were sitting up there eating because you know we were at Fogo de Chat, and I was like, he said, your stomach hurt. I said, no. I said, I'm fine. He said, no, you. I said, no, I'm fine.
Did you eat one of them cheese balls?
Girl, like that cheese. I was like, oh shoot, I ain't supposed to eat that cheese right now.
Y'all are horrible.
when the big one come out.
That's
Look, I couldn't even put on my evening attire.
Trinette,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Trinette, you had that little tear at the
Girl,
corner. You had that tear at the corner of your eye.
Because I was like,
I
it's
mean,
our
what's up?
anniversary, babe. He was like, I don't care. He was like, get your ass in the tub.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, babe. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm like, I'm cute. I'm cute. My stomach is hurting again.
Hey, look, Fred.
I'm cute, but I
Yo.
got the
We see
Yo.
how sis really feels. She decided to talk about pooping on our father.
I'm sorry, but I just had to get that out. That was our anniversary.
Hey, look,
It's always
when the
something happened on
when
the
the next time-
anniversary.
it's your fault though.
I know it is. That was my fault.
So
I
if
should
it's
have.
always
And then
something
you
that happens.
ordered 3 and then a bean
3
burrito.
and a bean burrito.
You were asking
That
for
was-
trouble,
hey, look,
trouble.
Hey, look, it was either gonna be the beans or the meat.
No, what's the one thing you always say? Leave off the beans.
Leave the beans off.
I just.
Right.
I had a moment.
But I like the beans.
You see what happened? You see what happened,
but
right?
that's it.
The more she ate,
No
My honey
more.
works second shift, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm in my peace. I can do whatever I want. Brrr, all that stuff
That's
alone.
Need that talk for that's a new detox procedure. It did detox, but that was a week of Trinette TaShon. That's what happened on my anniversary week.
That was up.
Yeah,
It sounds like
Somebody-
it's
that's
pretty
what's up.
simple. Yeah, I did pretty simple.
yeah, it was.
And one thing I can say, you have some events.
I
Right.
do. I keep trying to tell my life is never dull, and he just be like laughing. He just
That water bill was high.
You got mail messages from him. We got my girl Jenese from the Plush Lab in here. Jenese, I want you to, because I know you have to leave, and we want you to tell us what you got going on for Father's Day. Give us a few of your grooming tips for these men in here.
Well, since y'all act up so bad
They
about
do.
the body waxing,
They do.
and even though
I didn't act up. You could talk about. I'm just not gonna do it.
but for my males, I do have facials and back facials. Them back facials be feeling good. How good are you washing your back?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
How
that's
good
a
are you
good
washing it? Once you get all that dead skin off that back and it be nice and smooth, you get it really cleansed, and you get them blackheads because y'all be having blackheads
I
back
might
there
need
too.
that because I got a lot of tattoos and I need my tattoos.
Yeah.
To show up.
You want me to wax it too?
No, that's-
Yeah, I need you to get that together.
No, I said you need me to wax it too.
I said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
get my
you
back.
wax the back too.
I do full body waxing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember she was trying to give us a penatial. Man,
Right,
we
so
ain't going
then
for
y'all
it.
ain't
We
doing
going
the
for it.
penatial.
Look, I might take them off. Look, I might take them off.
Yeah,
Y'all don't be
right.
Some men don't be acting right. I might take that
Y'all
off.
don't
my
go
man.
in there
take that
acting
off.
a fool with
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
She
And-
don't
oh
do
yeah,
that with her.
Denise is part of the family. She's protected by the Situation Media
Yes.
Entertainment Security Squad, which is the
Us?
us.
Pretty much. We're multi-talented people.
Don't y'all cut up on our girl.
Right.
Nah.
But
Cut up on
I'm
y'all.
telling you, them back facials is everything.
Really?
Everything. You get it double
That sounds
cleansed,
good.
you get steam on it, and then you get my hands. Now, my
Right.
hands have been gifted.
Right.
I will say that myself.
She is gifted, y'all.
Look, you get a
That
nice
works.
back scrub, you get it nice and toned, and
So
it,
men and women?
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work.
And-
And
and
I
then-
told y'all at the beginning she plays in my face every month. This is
Yeah.
who do my facials.
Yes, and then that skin is popping.
See?
And he
That'll
was
work.
blushing too. When the last time he came in there, he was blushing. I told him, I said, I didn't even have to do that much work this time. And he told me something. He's sitting there smiling. I'm talking about
It's all about progress. When somebody
Right.
when you start somewhere and then somebody
Right.
say, you know what, you really been, yes, I did what you told
I'm
me.
talking about,
yeah.
look, them braces was shining. He was smiling super hard. Leaving us out of there.
So let's make this clear. Men go get facials, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I go
Hey,
once,
y'all hear that?
I go Monday.
Once a
I
month?
go tomorrow. I
You
mean
go
Monday.
monthly.
Yeah.
See? It's
See, I got you
okay.
confused too. It's
Yeah.
Monday.
Yes, Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
go every Monday.
Yeah, so I think, getting your face, most of the men that come see me, they're really, really masculine. So
Okay.
they're not trying to get all that extra stuff.
Right,
So
right.
they will get a facial.
Right.
And I also offer bald head facials.
Oh, bald head facials.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice little steam, hot
Okay.
towel,
Wow.
mask to get all those impurities out your back and off your
Right.
head and
'Cause
stuff like
the
that.
sun be beating down on a bald head.
I hope you use sunscreen.
I do not use sunscreen. I'm just
All right, now when that
skin.
skin start hanging all extra low in your 60s, I don't want to hear nothing.
So black
I'm-
people need to use
They
sunscreen,
need
right?
to use
Y'all hear that?
I just
sunscreen.
recently lost all the roof, so I'm new to the game.
You lost
Car ain't
all
got
the
no
roof?
roof.
None.
We be in the city.
None. Drop top.
Top that.
So
Cool.
Jenese,
What?
make that clear. You as an esthetician, a licensed, certified, all that. This is professional. She
Facts.
is saying we as melon people need sunscreen,
You
right?
need it. You need it.
Right.
And then especially when we're exfoliating,
Mhm.
you got to wear that sunscreen. You taking off that top layer, and then that sun just beating, just tearing your skin all the way up.
Right.
And once you put it under a black light, you see all the imperfections.
Wow.
Now, this is the one thing about sunscreen. Like when me and my son go out and we work out in the morning, sunscreen and sweat don't mix. It might blind you.
Oh man.
How much are you putting on?
But even like a little bit. Do you know how we sweat? We big boys.
Yeah.
We out there running.
I sweat like that.
You got,
run.
look, you better
Hey.
dot.
Hey, Ghost, we doing suicides in the morning.
Yeah.
50 yards, sprints back. I mean, for real. We out there. And so,
But your skin gonna be suicide if you don't use no sunscreen. That's the biggest
Suicide.
organ.
but when you get about 50 yards and hollering, my eyes.
Do it blind. You already know how you work out. Just close your eyes and keep it moving.
But
Do you have a-
we didn't know that though. We need.
Do you
wear sunscreen.
have a sunscreen that you suggest for us?
Is there a natural one? Because I don't like the regular one.
Yeah.
I don't like the regular one. No, I don't have one for
Okay.
you.
Hey, look,
there you go.
there go your money maker. You need to solve a problem. When
I
you
know,
use sunscreen, you need to come up with an organic way for us to use it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You heard
I'm
it
gonna go in
there.
the lab. I'm gonna go in the lab.
Because
The
you know what?
lab, the Plush lab.
There's a sunscreen. You can't tell me we roamed through Africa all those years with no sunscreen.
No, they got it.
Something we used.
They
that was
use
natural.
eucalyptus.
Something was naturally used. So
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah. That figure.
See?
The
And
wheels
something,
turn.
something that's not so greasy.
Yes.
Right.
You already got the whole concept.
Yeah, you
Right.
need something that's not so
Right.
greasy.
Please deposit all situation media funds, 10% idea fees. Ghost, what is the cash app for 102.6?
We'll talk it Monday. There it is.
But I
While I'm
think
laying there, get my face did.
Latressa said I do like the Fenty moisturizer because it has sunscreen. I've noticed that my skin doesn't burn as bad. So the
Said
Fenty moisturizer has the sunscreen. And I know I use that Palmer's cocoa butter sunscreen. It's not as greasy, but I want to find something that's not really
a little light.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little lighter. That way it's
Yeah.
not so caked on to your
Yeah.
face and shining
Right.
when you
like,
go out in public.
like
But
that
like-
Vaseline.
Because I don't need no shine. I think I'm good. I think I'm real good.
Because it's hot in the ATL. This sun
What?
is- We are
It's
officially
humid.
summer, y'all. It is officially summer. Today is the first day of summer, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it is?
yeah, it is.
I mean,
hot.
because it's been
Well,
hot for
today or
weeks.
tomorrow.
It was 93 yesterday.
Yeah, was it? I don't go
Yeah,
out.
it's
I don't go
hot.
out in hot Atlanta. Yeah, we saw you out there.
It's-
hot
it's
downtown.
humid.
This-
If it was dry, it'd be
Yeah.
okay. But
Yeah.
it's humid.
Dry
yeah,
heat's
it
so
is.
much
That
better.
that humid. I don't do that Georgia heat. I still take them showers 2-3 times a day.
I just put napkins in my bra. I ain't got
You know,
time.
really?
I ain't got time. It's too hot.
Yo,
It's too hot.
y'all know, women know the drill.
They know.
Stop acting
She
cute.
telling secrets in here.
It be hot.
It be hot.
It be hot.
You got to
When-
baby powder.
especially if you thick,
Yeah.
you can sit up there and you can feel the boil of
Yes.
the sweat.
Oh my
like
gosh.
you literally feel it bubbling up. I ain't got time.
And I don't know,
I ain't
y'all
got
wearing all
time.
these waist trainers in the summer. Mopao, y'all gonna get this. I know, because it
Girls
is.
dead.
like, just
Oh, they have
Dead
they
waist
naked
trainers.
this summer.
sweat.
They've been in the house too long.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
want
They ain't wearing house.
Y'all saw my prayer on Facebook. Dear Lord, cover.
protect my eyes.
Yes, protect my husband's eyes.
Yeah, they out there.
'Cause they out here.
They out.
Naked.
I'm talking about naked.
Naked.
Way out.
And bonnets.
And bonnets. With the bonnets. Right.
Niggas in bonnets.
Naked with the bonnets.
I
I'm
just
like,
think-
can y'all get
yes.
yourselves together? They are naked.
With the
Wow.
bottom.
So we have Jenese in with the Plush Lab in the studio today, and she is talking about sunscreen protecting our skin. Just because we are African American, y'all, we do have to have sunscreen on there. Like, you know, we're protected, but we still need to add that layer of protection. So tell us more about what you do. Like, we know that men do get facials.
They do.
Yay! Y'all
Yeah.
are coming to get
They
facials.
do.
Are you seeing an increase in black men coming to take care of themselves?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, because it used to just be a stigmatism. It was,
Right.
oh, that's feminine. That's
Right.
no, it's skin.
Right.
You need to take care of it. You need to take care of it. So
said that's
they
the
ain't supposed to
skin.
be dirty and funky all the
Right.
time. I
Right.
don't want to smell you dirty and funky.
Right.
You know, I want your skin clear. I don't want to be sitting up there trying to, oh baby, let me get that blackhead. I don't want to be doing that all the
Right,
time. You know,
right.
I enjoy doing it, but I don't want
Yeah.
to do it all the time.
Yeah.
So I am seeing an increase with men coming in. They're getting their facials done. They're getting back facials.
Okay.
I do butt facials too, but the men ain't getting that.
No, ma'am.
You just say butt facial?
I sure did.
Really?
What we not
What we not gonna do? What we not gonna do?
You come with something
What we
different
not
every
gonna do?
show. But
It's
no,
on-
that's not.
it's
Y'all
on
see
the-
the
it's on
faces?
the menu,
Wait a minute.
though.
You would say
Just
that
because
again.
it's
Butt
on the
facials.
menu don't mean you
What we
supposed
Okay.
not gonna do?
butt
Look,
facial.
when y'all be sitting up here,
A butt facial?
first of all, when y'all walking around with all these pimples
I'm
and
just saying,
blemishes on
Denise.
y'all booty,
Hey, look. I'm saying.
How much are your butt facials? Like what? How do I even? I can't even bring myself up to be like, yeah, I want to get that number 4.
Hey,
Butt
hey,
facials.
look. Okay, baby. Lay right here on your stomach.
Lay here on your stomach
Like,
and let you go to work on my butt? Nah.
but
Nah.
who gonna know? They ain't gonna be gonna know. Who gonna know?
But I'm saying that's
She
the whole
just said,
thing.
"Who
You
gonna
know.
You know.
Oh, look, every time I come in here, they be like,
it's
We
something,
done-
it's something
Hey,
different.
look,
you
every
bring
time
to
we
the
like,
table every
you better
time.
not tell nobody I had a butt facial.
Nah.
no, it's discreet. I
You better
don't
not
talk about
video this.
Hey, look. Hey, Rob, you supposed to go and get a chest dig anyway. So
Nah, she can do my back and we good. I'll take the back facial, whatever.
So butt facials are important as well. I mean,
if you got that lumpy
skin.
bump, it's skin.
oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And you sit up there always picking and picking
Yeah.
at bumps. Nah, get that
I
thing smoothed out.
ain't got no problem with my butt.
Hey, me either.
I ain't got no problem with my butt.
No.
Wait.
No problem.
Let me clear it up. It's just on the top of the cheeks. It's
Right,
not.
right.
I'm not going in between.
I don't care where it- I don't care
Just
where
the cheeks,
I don't care where
period.
it is. It just don't sound
Why are we talking about cheeks?
And I'm not gonna give it a little smack. You don't have to worry about me
Let
squeezing.
me tell you something.
Oh my
Man, you been
God.
eating a potato
See?
Hey, she gonna lean over. Go, she gonna lean
look.
over.
and whisper in your ear.
Hey, you know what? The thing I can respect. Hey, look. Jenese has found the way to put a man in the most vulnerable state and enjoy it.
Episode though.
Nah.
Yo,
I'm sorry,
He's
man.
about no.
Nah.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, look.
It's not
I'm
going down.
gonna have to vibe with
You
brother
will
on this.
not have me in the corner singing Diana Ross.
No, you don't sing Deborah Cox. How did you get?
How did you get there?
Oh my
Nobody's
God. Nobody's supposed to be.
Nobody.
You're right. Nobody's supposed to be.
Nobody.
You done done this butt thing for
Nobody.
the last time.
No.
And then when she done with the shit, you done.
It's too early. It's too early in the morning for this, y'all.
Slap you on the
It's too
side.
Nah.
You know we can't be friends.
You know we can't be friends. I don't even know you after this.
I ain't gonna call you by your nickname. I'm gonna call you by your government. We're done, Leonard.
That's when it get personal. When they call you by your real name, that get real.
Hey, look.
Wait,
She
did
said,
you say we done, Leonard?
we're done, Leonard.
We're done.
Janese.
Yo, she probably
Janese,
back
hey,
there.
look.
She
Hey, Janese,
probably be
I'm
like,
not
yeah, you
finna
got
play with you today.
Yo,
I'm not finna play with her today.
matter of fact, next. No.
I'm not finna play with her
She
today.
left the gloves on the nightstand.
Hey, look, I'm not finna
Nah.
play with her.
She done left the
Nah.
gloves on the
Oh,
nightstand.
Goodness.
I don't
Oh,
have
Renee.
time to play with
Let me
Janese today.
tell you what about the pervert.
Right.
When he got done with his service, you don't know how dirty I felt afterwards. He putting them $40 on the table, and I was
$40 and a
Extra.
cigarette.
$40, and I'm sitting up there. I done clutch my pearls. I was like,
Oh my
I was like,
God.
wait a minute, hold
Wait,
on.
was he smiling?
Was he smiling? No, he was upset because
That's
because 15 minutes. I was
Right.
like, now you gotta go.
Right. Look, all jokes aside, you guys,
Yeah.
she is professional.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
again,
she
this
don't do
is
that kind of funny.
not
Nah.
that's not her service. So she will cut, delete, stop in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Glock,
Don't come
taser,
in.
pepper
Right.
spray,
And,
whatever.
and Glocks don't have safety.
Wow.
Definitely, and mine don't have a
Oh,
safety.
they don't.
Oh.
If you got a Glock,
You
that
gotta-
means you finna shoot.
You gotta keep one in the chamber.
You gotta keep one. And
wow.
and if you ain't got one in the
The
head,
trigger
you ain't got no
finger
gun. What you got?
What you got it for?
What you got it for?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What you got it
Finger
for?
strong.
That's the reason you don't leave them around playing
Right.
with nobody.
So how do you handle clients like that? How do you
No, I
handle-
mean,
well, they're not clients
well,
anymore.
Well,
but-
especially when I get there is a thin line. So when I
Yeah.
do get mails, I'm very careful with my conversation.
Right.
I'm not gonna say anything that you're gonna be like,
right.
you know.
Right.
So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna educate you on your skin.
Yeah.
And that's as far as it go. If I
Right.
start to see that little towel slide, I slide it right back up on you. Look, don't make me thumbtack it to your hips now.
It's not itching out. Like it's time to go.
Hey, look.
She said.
And she's like
Dumb
this.
tactic.
Hey, look, she be like this all day, every day, bro.
I'm like, no.
Don't let me
But you don't
thumbtack it
have
to-
that. It's not a occurring thing, right?
No,
Okay.
no. This is my
First
first
one.
client. This is my first. This is the
Really?
first client but I should have known. I
Right.
had red flags. I
Okay.
had red flags from beginning to end.
Right.
And when I seen that email said twerculator, I should have knew right
Yeah,
then.
yeah, you should know.
Lady.
I
Wait
should
a
have
minute,
known.
twerculator.
Yeah.
Twerculator. And
That's
the
your-
other one said
Denise.
black sex. I
you
should have
know,
knew.
Right.
I
Right.
should have knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Jared.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I should have known.
Wait a minute.
You should have known.
So you got those two names,
Uh-huh.
and you were like,
You gotta go, Leonard. You gotta go, Leonard. Leonard, you gotta go.
a dude called Twerkulator.
Twerkulator.
Look, I should have. He tried to spell it out. I said, no, just send it to me.
No.
Just send it to me.
Leonard.
Right. Right.
Leonard, you gotta go. But I'm very careful in my conversation.
Yeah.
I don't leave my hand on the body too long.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
because men, they tend to get excited, not
Right.
even on purpose.
Now, I was about to ask you, is that normal?
That's
for
normal.
Okay, so
that's normal.
Okay.
I mean, long as it ain't doing, as long as we don't have that going on, I'm used to it.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha,
used to it.
gotcha.
But most of the men that come see me, they don't make moan and groan. They don't
Okay.
make. They're very professional when they
Right,
come
right,
in.
right.
And so I guess he was just looking for a good time, but it wasn't at the Plush
Wow.
Lab though. It wasn't at the
Right.
Plush Lab.
Wow, we have Jenese of the Plush Lab. You guys, she is professional. I go get my services. I book her. She is.
Yes,
She's awesome, and she takes care of your skin, and it's not about the money and all of that. You gonna
I
pay
really
though,
love
but-
what I do.
But she loves what she like. Literally, she will educate you on your skin, on what you need to do. Like she is that person, and I trust her. And again, you know, for me, I'm very particular about who touches me. So when I first came, like, I'm just relaxed with her. So I trust her with my skin and all of that. And Ghost, now you're a client of hers, so you trust her as
Definitely.
a man to.
Yeah.
He go to sleep.
Yeah. Hey, look.
For
Hey,
his
look, hey, look. Hey,
facials.
so listen. This is how much I trust her. When I go there,
Uh-huh.
I'm probably stressed. Sleep. I'm talking about. She probably don't heard me snoring, seeing me slobbing and everything. She just be.
Look, digging,
Right.
digging.
And then next thing I know, I'll be waking up. I was like, it's time to go.
And then he stretch. He be like, all right,
Right.
all right. When the next one?
Yeah. I'll be ready to book.
So I strongly recommend you all, if you're in the Metro Atlanta area, you connect with her. Again, she's professional. She's good. This is what she does, y'all. You're like, this is Jenese of the Plush Lab.
Absolutely. Come see me.
Yeah. So tell us, what do you have ongoing specials for men or whatnot, or because I know it's hard to get men to come in there.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes,
So
it is.
how do you attract them in besides getting the word out and like trying to?
They're ladies.
Yeah.
They're ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies bring their men.
Yeah. Okay.
They bring because they know I'm a professional, so
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
trust to bring their men in there.
Right.
You know, so that's how I get them. Or I just have a conversation.
Yeah.
I have a conversation just like me and you have a conversation.
Yeah.
I just have a conversation with people
Right.
and
Right.
tell them come on in.
Right.
Come on
'Cause it's
in.
very, y'all. We want y'all to have some good skin. We don't want. y'all to
I'm starting my son off with it, but I'm starting
Okay.
him off with getting the foot massage because he's
Oh
athlete.
yeah.
And people don't
Ooh,
realize
yes.
that when you increase the blood flow in the feet,
Yeah.
he's a big boy with sweet feet. I mean,
Okay.
he has awesome feet. And so I'm like, listen,
You want to keep them there.
you want to take care of your feet.
Yeah.
I said most people have foot issues because they don't get massages. They don't increase the blood flow in the foot. So they have injuries. So that's one of the first things is I go in and I get them.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a diabetic and it
Okay.
helps me with blood flow to
Right.
get foot massages.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that's an awesome,
Yeah.
especially for the men. You know, to
Yeah.
get
Because
the
you do a lot.
massages.
Listen, you do a lot, fellas. Y'all, we stay on our feet.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Some of us are hitting the ground at 5:30 in the morning, and we don't stop until
And
late
we
at
don't,
night.
y'all don't really think about that to
Nope.
get the massage. Because again, when you think of words like massages, facial,
Right.
and all, you're thinking of femininity and all of that. But really, it's
You are on your feet.
I don't think about
right.
it no more.
24/7.
I be ready to go. Jeju, all that. Let's
Yo.
go.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Exactly.
That's the kind of gifts that I give.
Yeah.
Something that I know you need.
Yeah.
My husband works 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
He's on his feet all day long.
Right.
And so I get stuff like massages done.
Yeah.
And
You do this. She after your service or part of my service, she does the leg. And because I have what you call those veins?
Varicose.
Yeah.
veins.
And so my legs they cramp a lot. But when she child.
I'm good at it though.
She had a moment. She had a moment.
I'd be like, okay. And I'd be wanting her to like keep going.
Yeah, we want to squeeze it hard.
Yeah, like, because it hurts, but it's like that good hurt. Because I know you're loosening up the muscles and all that.
Yeah.
That's important.
And then you standing all day.
Yeah.
Like, and then you can't massage yourself.
Right.
That is not the same thing.
It's not.
So like so I offer hand massages. Of course, you know, if you're getting a facial, you get your face massage too.
Right.
If you get a bald head facial, you get a head massage.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I want that Telly Savalas special. I want that Kojak special.
You want that Kojak special?
The Mr. Clean Kojak.
Who loves him, baby?
Yeah.
Look, shining on up.
It's shining, right.
But I'm embracing my bald head. I mean, because listen, I'm not one of those cats that been trying to fight it. You know, ain't no Beijing, none of that good stuff.
Nah.
I'm embracing it.
With the little ring.
I talk bad about you.
The little ring around it.
I swear I'll talk bad about you.
The George Jefferson, I ain't doing that either.
I throw water on your head on
I
purpose.
ain't doing that either.
When did you go bald?
A couple years ago.
Really?
I started noticing like when I felt the convertible roof go back one day, and it didn't go back up. I was like, you know what? It's time. It's time.
Wow.
It's time. I let it go. I didn't fight it. I didn't try none of that.
Yeah.
It was funny that the day I really cut my hair bald, there was this cat that was sitting down in a chair. He had a cowboy hat on, a ponytail. Dude took the hat off and all the middle was bald. All he had was the sides going back into a ponytail.
He wanted to hold on to it.
Holding on too long.
But you know, I also offer a high frequency service that improves the blood circulation for those thinning.
Really?
Listen,
Yeah.
we can turn the frequency up to 22 up here. I promise you. But when it's smooth like this, that means the roads. That means
They
the
paid.
roads. Hey, that's smooth saying. The eyes will be every time.
It's over with.
At that point, I officially qualify for a Cadillac.
Look.
Yeah,
Oh, you officially qualify for
officially, Ghost, you know, bro. I'm listen.
Said you can turn it up to 22.
I'm embellishing getting old. I didn't think I would live this long. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
right.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm having fun with it. Going, hey, listen.
Yeah.
hey, look, it's important to be embarrassed and all that when you get older. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I like to be embarrassed.
Drop top.
I go in front of a crowd of people and fall.
Oh, look. And fall.
Yeah.
You know what? And
It's just lay there. I did at the grocery store about 2 weeks
I
ago.
love my older people. I
Yeah.
do because I'm trying to get there.
You know,
The younger
we
people.
old like that.
No,
that's
no,
all.
I mean just older.
Okay.
Older.
Yeah.
So don't knock us off.
No,
Lord, for real.
yesterday I did a swag surf, and then my sister's gonna make a joke, tell me something. Go ahead, old school. Hold on. I have not reached that yet.
Right.
You over 35? You over school? Sorry.
She said,
Yeah.
By a couple of months
It don't matter.
with a 2-year-old.
It's all good.
Them joints hit different though.
They hit. I bet you have to do extra stuff in the
They
morning.
hit
hey,
real.
y'all think we'll be able to do all our dances when we get old? When we have our get together?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Y'all
look,
show?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Because I can still drop it like it's high. I just gotta hold on to something and get back up.
You gotta
But I
plant your
can
feet a
still
different
do it.
way when you drop it at
I
high.
can still do it.
Everybody
With-
meet me in the
with the
hotel
kitten
lobby
heels,
the next morning
Chelsea.
for Ben Gay.
With the kitten heels, Chelsea.
Oh, no.
With the
Not-
kitten heels,
not
we
the
still gonna drop it like it's high with kitten
Some
heels.
some of y'all gonna try them 6
Look,
stilettos for the first 10 minutes.
No, first of all, look, I wear a 10 and a half. Ain't no kitten heels. They're like a limousine on my feet. I will not.
Chelsea Speaks they were talking about kitten heels on her show the other day. I was like, I own me a pair of kitten heels. And
The disrespect. That's a disrespect to heels.
Okay, who put their slippers in the purse?
Me? Shoot. No problem.
No, let me tell you something. As I've tried to wear heels over the years,
Yeah.
I have embraced the fact. Give me some tennis shoes.
Sneakers
Look,
all day.
all day, every day. And
Sneakers
then when
and
I wear
sandals.
heels, it's only for a picture. Just so
Right,
it look good
right,
in the picture.
right.
But then I'm sloop footed. So when
Yeah.
I walk with a heel, they be like, you just walk so unladylike because my feet be pointing. You know what I'm saying? Northwest and northeast.
Hey, look. She said my feet be pointing.
And so when I walk, my legs don't go together. So
I'm so
ain't nothing
sorry.
cute about that.
So sorry.
Wait.
Ain't nothing cute about that. I be sitting up there looking like Rasputin with my husband. I'm not gonna do that to him. So we can wear some jeans and a cute lady
I
Yeah.
feel you.
Yeah.
I'm
Do y'all
not.
know who Slutfoot is? That's the kid that was walking like this.
Yeah. I'm her. I'm her.
I don't.
I'm
I don't
her.
have the thing. I walk like a boy in my heels, so that's why I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, how you walk like a boy?
Yeah.
I used to have to. My grandmother had to give me walking lessons because I walked like a boy. And
You didn't
so
grab the crotch though,
I
did
did. No, my dad.
you? See, I grabbed the crotch that
And
wasn't
I
there.
was like,
I was hanging with the fellas.
So I had on a little frilly dress, right? I love dresses,
I
but my
hated
mom and I
dresses.
sit just like this. My mom be like, "Close your lid," and I'd be like, I walk like a little boy.
No, I had
so,
to catch myself on video.
Yeah.
How I was walking so hard. I was like, and
Yeah.
then when you sit up there and go somewhere and the girl be like, "Ooh, she cute." Wait,
Right.
hold on. Let me straighten up this walk just a little bit.
Hey,
Now I can't
a
get
whole
my
lot
Betty
of
Boop.
y'all.
Now I do have another side. I do Betty Boop because
Hey, a whole lot of y'all be sitting down like y'all Monica.
Oh man.
and I can't get the Betty Boop walk on now because my little girls they follow my walk in the classroom. They actually have video because I was like, oh, I didn't know I walked like that. They were like, yeah, Miss Green, you switched through the hallway. I said, oh, okay. So I do get
when I get my nails and my lashes done,
Oh, you
that's
can't
the
tell.
most feminine you gonna see me. I'm like, hey girl, hey boo. No. I got on them tennis shoes and t-shirt. I'm like, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
Bring it in.
right. Like, and
He said, "What's up, bro?
Bring it in.
but look, they be getting on me about trying to be soft because
Let me get your butt face.
That's a greeting, man.
Need to get them dents out they got. I need to get them dents out they got.
Let me see that.
We
Check,
go, hey, look, we gonna make sure under the cuff it's nice and smooth, you know? We gotta remove all the excess hair, the follicles,
Yeah.
smooth butt
All the
going on.
blackheads disappear.
You gonna look, hey, look, you
Denise,
gonna,
I
hey,
have my
look,
gloves ready.
hey, look, go look.
You got a pipper right now.
Hey,
Get over
look,
here.
hey, gonna look just like that man from the Old Spice commercial on that horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
My bad. Come on.
Denise, I know you have to get ready to go, but tell us how can we reach you?
Well, definitely follow me on IG at the Plush
Yes,
Lab.
y'all.
Exactly. Wait, hold on. No, I ain't even gonna try to spell that right now. Anyway, follow me at IG at the Plush Lab. If you need to book your appointment, www.theplushlab.com. And you can Google me. I have over 70 5-star reviews.
What's your
75?
website?
Yeah,
Over
and
70.
and I'm one of them.
Theplushlab.com.
Yeah, and you're gonna get that Publix Chick-fil-A search.
That's
You
what
are
I'm
Thanks.
talking
yes.
about. That's
Thanks.
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
Y'all
always
will.
on time.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
expect
talking
you to
about.
be on time too.
She's not lying. You're going to get that service for real.
Absolutely.
I like I said, she that's my girl. Like my appointment is booked for next month.
That's
I already
dope.
had mine. Did I do a facial? No, did I do
I
the?
don't know.
I think I'm due for the facial.
Look,
too.
we just not gonna do what we did the first time when you had all them
I
services.
had all the services in one. That was the wrong thing to do, y'all.
I'm talking about that back was thumping when
I
she got
was
up. I said,
done.
I told
I
you.
could not get up. The joints do hit differently after a certain age. I can't
Yeah.
get up like I used
Yeah,
to.
there we
Oh,
go.
them joints hit way different.
You can't get up. You
Look,
have to rock your
look,
way.
You got to be taking you some
Look,
milk
but you
thistles,
know
some
what?
sea buckthorn, and all type of ale. Yeah.
I be so into my craft.
Yeah.
I have to remember the time.
Yeah.
Because I have somebody on their back for so long.
Yeah.
Don't let them be the last appointment of the day. I'm going in. And I be sitting up there. They get up, grab their lower part of their back. I be like, I am so sorry.
I be like, oh
I'm
my
so sorry.
God.
But your face look great though.
That, right.
Your face look great though.
And before you go, turn it over.
I'm gonna give you a sample of this butt.
Little butt scrub.
Give you a sample of this butt scrub.
You have a nice sack, sir. poking it around.
But no,
Hey, did you know that you had pimples on your butt?
But look, Ghost, but then I'm gonna finish it off with some opulent oil.
Opulent oil.
So I'm gonna oil you up at the end. So I mean,
No.
don't
No,
look at me
no.
like
No,
that.
we are
So I'm gonna get some oil on my butt.
so I'm gonna sit up there like Eddie
You
Murphy.
just enjoying yourself entirely too much.
So I'm
She
gonna
do
sit up
this
here
to
like
us
Eddie
every
Murphy.
episode, though.
She got a
Every episode.
Hey, look, you know how they gonna feel when you put your briefs on?
Nice and soft. So when you get up and you reach to go scratch our butt cheek like I do,
I don't.
lies and deception.
Tank is not available right now. Yo,
You gonna reach back there, you like, dang, this booty is soft. Come here, girl. You gonna tell your lady friend.
hell no.
You gonna
Hold on. We need to re-engineer this conversation.
Yeah, for real. Like,
The
that's what it works.
assessment is real.
You got mail messages from him.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that is very appropriate right now.
The
That's
assassination.
messages from her.
Yeah,
We
all
are
her.
talking with Jenese of the Plush Lab, and she is offering her services.
Yes.
She
She's
has
offering
her
the booty
services,
scrub.
and one of her services is the butt facial,
Ain't nothing wrong with my
butt
booty.
facial, back facial,
Ain't nothing wrong.
all of that.
I do
So
that.
y'all, the girls get them because you know y'all like to wear them thumb bikinis and,
Chicken.
Yeah, y'all
all
need
that.
it. Y'all need them.
But it's okay for the guys too.
Ain't no
what she
guys gonna
said.
be walking around no thumb bikini.
Oh, actually,
Oh no.
well, men do. It
Listen,
depends on
and
where
it
you
better
go,
be-
what kind of beaches you go to. I don't want to see it personally. I don't.
Right.
wanna see it. But I mean, if you do, you still want your cheeks to look,
I don't.
Oh,
But
In
your lady will
between
appreciate.
cheeks.
I know.
at the beach, I don't care what kind of body y'all got. Please stop, y'all men. Please stop wearing them t-shirts. Y'all do not need a cover all at the beach.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
Just let
stop
it
wearing
go.
them
Just
cover
let it
alls.
hang. Just let it.
That stuff ain't got-
She got to be talking to y'all because I be damn.
Uh,
I be naked at the beach.
First of all, I'm in layaway mode. I'm about 2 weeks away from being naked on the beach.
Yeah.
Please.
The summer bodies.
Hey,
Y'all
look.
summer bodies.
Hey, look,
ready.
I had a white boy shorts on there. Everything come up my upper thigh.
Listen.
I got thigh facials too. If you no,
Really?
never mind. No,
Thigh
okay.
facial.
Hey,
thigh
hey, look, hey,
facials?
no,
No, thigh
thigh.
facials.
Your
I
thigh.
didn't know that for real.
Your upper leg.
You
Hey,
know?
hey, we've been trying to pick
Okay,
them
I
out.
didn't know that.
Look.
Okay, I'll be booking. 'Cause I gotta shoot.
Listen, look, hey,
I love
that
black
just
heads.
booked it.
They like
book my thigh
blackheads.
She
facial.
just booked the thigh facial.
I love my body to be picked
I
on.
thought
Like
he
I
was
like
gonna
to
apologize.
work on.
We thought she
I'm-
said thigh face.
Me too.
I thought you said
So I said,
God,
we've been trying to pick them
thigh
out.
facials.
Facials.
I thought we thought you said that.
Eliminate them
God.
like blackheads.
But she does thigh facials. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because the ladies they tend to get darker in the
yeah.
in the thighs,
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
Like
so
the
it-
men do not care. They do. I've never,
Right.
and I've been married twice.
Right.
I've never had nobody like, "Ooh, your thighs is black."
Right.
They
Right.
don't care.
but they be saying
Right.
in their head.
Right.
You know what, Ghost? Ain't nobody asked you.
Saying in their head. Because I know I'm saying a couple times, like, God, you so hard. Your skin pigments are off.
Hyperpigmentation.
Look,
So
hyper-
when I book
What's
my
going on?
vacation, do I do? I
I
don't
can
need
do
to do
them.
it
I can do them both at the same time.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I do. I'll
Y'all be
add
saying
that
it
on
in y'all
there.
head. I gotta be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
Monique said, Grand Rising, my beautiful people. Just wanted to pop on and say good morning. Happy Father's Day to all the great dads on the show. Continue being great. She has class this morning. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
Monique,
you.
Thank
for
you.
dropping in and so forth. Y'all, we are in the studio with Jenese from the Plush Lab. Y'all, we are
Yeah.
cutting it up.
Yeah, really.
She's not a guest. She is literally
Oh,
family
yeah, that's
and
fine.
so forth. So she's always offering great tips for the men. She services men, you guys.
I do.
So she does the facials, all of that. So please, please, please book her. We have Ghost, who is a
Yeah.
regular, who's
Yeah, I'm a
becoming a
regular.
regular with her on his facials. We want y'all men to have nice skin.
Mhm.
And if you
Yes.
don't want to get the facials, what's some things they could do at home if they're just not ready to go into the lab for, the facials and whatnot?
Make sure you're cleansing your face.
Okay.
Get you the cleanser that's right for you.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
make sure, try anything for 6 weeks.
Okay.
Try for 6 weeks, see if
Right.
it works.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen overnight. So you're gonna try for about 6 weeks. I invite people to take a picture before when you use the product,
Right.
and 6 weeks later.
Okay.
That way you can see if you notice a difference.
Right.
Let's see, cleansing, exfoliate, gentlemen.
Okay.
That's gonna keep you from getting those ingrowns when you shaving your beard and stuff like that. Make sure you're cleaning those razors. Because a lot of people don't. I didn't know that. I didn't know that
either.
Yeah, but when you see them come out the barbershop and they be got that lump, the bump,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
that's
dirty.
because they're not cleaning. They're just brushing them off. You really do have to sanitize them.
Oh.
You have to because you don't know what my skin has, what that person's skin. The minute you nick them, you might not see it, but the bacteria is there.
Right.
In blood.
Yeah.
So those bumps come from somebody at the bar.
Yeah, it's a dirty clipper.
Yeah, it's a dirty clipper. That's what it's from.
Yeah.
Anytime I get a bump from a barber, I'm gonna have a conversation with the barber.
So do they go away? Because I see a lot of guys still walking
You
around
got
with
to treat it.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, you gotta
guys
treat
don't.
it.
There's stuff that you can buy to put on it, and it'll actually like soak all the moisture out of it.
Really?
But you have to want to treat that. Like some cats
takes
just let
time.
Yeah.
and you can't just let it go.
No.
That's the problem. Most
Because it get worse.
It get worse.
I know. I seen some cases.
And like I said, the minute I get an infection, I'm not coming back anyway.
Right.
We're not having a conversation.
Yeah.
Because you know you didn't clean it.
Right.
Wow,
Straight
that's
up.
nasty.
Yeah. So
Oh, poor guys.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we have it rough in the
And,
barbershop.
and moisturize.
We have it rough.
Why she
Yeah,
say it
child.
like that, though?
Yeah.
Aw, poor
We have it
babies.
rough in the
Like,
barbershop.
really?
We have
Why
it
she
real
do
rough.
that? What she do?
That's
like that?
nasty.
Yeah, make sure y'all
It
clean.
really
I was
is.
wondering how that happened.
Yeah.
Like, oh
If-
wow.
If you go
That's why
to a
we choose our
barber and you don't
barbers.
see the UV lights or like the clippers are actually there's machines now that clean
Yeah.
them for- it's real simple. And
Trinette, how many times do I change my gloves when you come
Yeah.
see me?
100.
100. Yeah, literally. She changed that.
You be,
Sanitizing.
you be there with your eye closed. This don't take him.
right. If she waved hi to you, she changed them off. She like,
Yeah.
no,
Yep.
Look,
yeah,
I
she
mean,
is y'all. She is
Every pause is
clean.
a
Every
change.
time
Yeah.
she touch something
Every
else.
pause is
Yeah.
a change.
yeah.
change
So,
the gloves.
so if y'all know anywhere that has discount gloves, because I do run through a lot of them. I
Right.
use a lot of gloves.
Yeah,
Lot
that's
of
gonna be
gloves.
your next package. You'll get from us.
Look.
Gloves.
I know,
Look.
I know a lot of nurses. I'm gonna get. I got you.
Medium.
Medium.
No
Say
latex.
Cause she really is, y'all. She is clean. Cause that was something I first noticed. I was like, literally, she touched one thing, she is removing the
Do y'all-
gloves.
Sanitizing my hands.
Yeah,
something.
do
Like,
y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? She changes. Listen, if she changes her gloves, stop using that washcloth for everything.
Right.
You
Stop
know
using
what?
that
I-
nasty
You know
I
what?
know.
Let me tell you. I
I-
use my hands when I'm bathing myself. I use my hands.
Really?
Do you know how much bacteria
Yeah,
is on washcloths?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then my husband be
Stay
like,
there.
"You can use my back scrubber. I'm not using your dead skin scrubber."
You just washed your with that towel. How you gonna clean
Ew.
your face?
Like even my face towels are white.
Yeah,
mine
I
are too.
Hold on.
mine white.
And you know somebody out there guilty going.
Right, right.
Y'all using that booty towel
Yeah,
for
that
your
booty
face?
thing. Need to get a booty scrub.
Look. Soon as they put that washcloth up to their face, they be like, "Oh, man."
Hey, look. Smell like they just had one of them weeks.
Be like, that rag smell like ball. No, look, you got to change them out.
It's too much going on.
It's nasty,
You
y'all.
can't recycle everything, y'all.
Right.
And then I
You
also
can't recycle everything.
I also use a sanitizer for get y'all some sanitizer for my face towels and my body towels.
Right.
And your blankets, get you a sanitizer to put in
Yeah.
the wash with it.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll change your life.
Yeah.
AKA a cup of Clorox.
No. This Clorox too. They got
No,
Clorox.
it's a cleaner. It's made by Clorox.
Yeah.
And you pour it
Sanitizer.
inside.
Yeah.
A cup of that.
It'll change your life.
Oh yeah, if y'all ain't up on that, y'all late because you're supposed to put a cap of Clorox in your dishwashing liquid. At least I do.
That's what I do.
Old
old school
school.
right there.
Old
I
school.
cannot watch.
If I can't pick up my dishes and they're a little slippery from the Clorox,
Right.
something ain't right.
Well, see, my kids wash the dishes, so I gotta check my dishes anyway.
Yeah, you gonna have to check it. Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
got a
why
whole
is the
pot.
chicken still in the fork?
Hey, look, the only thing. This is the only thing the kids do. The kids, when I say wash the dishes, go in there and just rinse all the food out the dishes and put them in the dishwasher.
Oh no.
I wash them because I know you're not gonna do it.
You know what I do? I always tell them like this: you washing dish, I'm putting your food on whatever dish you washed.
So
So if it's
That's
dirty,
hey, look, I like that.
you know
Yeah.
what? So if we had pot roast Tuesday, and it's Friday, and you ain't you about to eat pot roast again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what it's like.
I'm gonna leave that hard piece of pot roast and shoot up right on. Yeah, I like that.
You be shooting.
I'm gonna adopt that policy.
Yeah, I give my kids the forks and everything. They be like, "Oh, this nasty." I said, "But you wash the dishes though."
Right.
I like that.
Give them the
Now that is good.
Give 'em the cup.
Now that is
Oh,
good.
the cup is
Yeah.
special.
That is good.
When you see grease at the top of the cup and wherever the drink is, and you're like, go ahead, that's yours.
Yeah. I got something from.
Because I shouldn't taste fish oil on my cup. I
should smell it when I'm drinking my coffee.
Like you Debo, like what the smell is?
Right.
What's wrong with my coffee?
The smell like this.
But I don't want them to be the lazy people on somebody else's couch.
Right.
I don't want my son doing it, and I don't want my daughter to be like, "Oh, she nasty. Look at them tennis shoes."
Yeah.
I don't want her to be that girl.
Right.
You know, girl, clean up.
Yeah.
Clean up.
Please.
Oh,
See, I'm gonna go to their house and just mess up dishes.
You know what?
I
When they get older, that's what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
going to their house.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing it. I'm talking about I'm going there ripping covers off beds and all type. Yeah.
Getting a
I'm gonna
cup.
jump on the
I'm gonna
bed.
get a cup and drink that much juice.
I got
and
to
just
say
leave
to
it
you, I
there.
can't wait.
No, when I
Oh,
hit
I'm going in.
this number, I ain't
going
gonna
in.
flush.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna do none of that.
I'm gonna leave all the tissue and clog up the toilet.
Yep. I'm gonna act just like they act.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go in there and make some Kool-Aid, leave sugar all over the counter and on the floor.
Overflow from your bathroom.
Oh, I got something for if you haven't been a parent or you haven't had the luxury of doing that to your kids.
I'm bringing all.
It's
It's
therapeutic.
so fun. It's so fun.
It's therapeutic because I do my daughter's room like that now.
You go in there and mess it up?
Yeah, I just go in there and mess it up. They do it to me. Just go
All
in there and
the
mess it up. Tell them, and then they don't want you to eat on their. I go and eat on their bed.
Ooh.
And leave
feel for y'all.
and leave the plate. And leave the plate.
I feel for
And I'll be
y'all,
like,
man.
listen, I'm putting it right there with your dishes.
Yeah.
I'm putting it right there with your dishes. What?
I done
mad
got like my mother.
you
So
mad
when
at?
they come knocking on my door and I done told you to leave me alone, I just open up the door naked. I just open up butt naked. I'm like, what do you want? They be like, I just want a hug. I be like, I just swing them a little bit. I'm like, give me a hug. They be like, Mom, this is disgusting.
I don't know why my mother did that. Just naked.
Yeah,
Put some clothes on. What are you doing?
right.
TaShon, what you want?
And then I make sure I tuck that fupa inside my underwear.
And have everything pulled up.
Yeah. And make sure I scratch the nipple just a little bit.
He said,
Parent.
Come on in.
he said, a little
You
shake.
get that
Just on
Sunday
the set,
boo-boo
parent.
after church, you fool.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
I
are
told you leave me alone.
I told you to leave me alone. Give me a break.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you.
You got mail messages for him, Jenese on the Plush Lab. Girl, as
appreciate
always,
it.
we thank you for coming. And
my God.
again, I can't wait to
You
have
know I
you
love
back.
y'all.
Yeah.
We
Oh
love
my
you
goodness.
too.
Yo, please
Oh,
get
my
with
God.
Jenese. Y'all,
Yes. Because it's the same personality when you come in.
it is. It ain't. She ain't putting on nothing. She is still professional, but she will have you laughing too.
What?
Oh, my
So,
God.
All
crying
the fathers
these
out there with gray jogging pants, we wearing them tomorrow, baby.
No,
Tomorrow
you're not.
that day.
Y'all not coming
No,
out with
you're
that
not.
lingerie.
Gray jogging pants with
No,
gray
you're not. I hear
Father's Day.
Chef.
Hey, look, old polo pants. I'm
I
talking
hear
about make
Chef.
Excuse me.
make sure you.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, don't nobody say nothing. Y'all be walking around with y'all print showing.
Who
I
walk around with a
hear-
print?
Y'all.
My thigh's in the way.
Mine, y'all ain't gonna see no print. But I hear Chef's gray pants. He'll tell you. He said, "I've been looking for these." I said, "Yeah, I decided to bring
Hey,
them out."
tomorrow is our day.
All day.
Publix, Walmart. All your local stores.
You're now on alert.
Charcoal.
Y'all on the grill.
All
Hey,
you
look,
all
hey,
you gonna
look,
see is
hey,
gray
look,
pants and charcoal.
Hey,
Y'all gonna be on the-
with a wife beat on.
Gray pants, white beater, and charcoal.
Don't get no idea, Chef.
Yeah. Chef,
I will
going
hide
down.
them again.
Going
I will
down.
Thank you
hide
so
them
much. Thank you
again.
so much, girl.
You about to get up out of
Jenese,
here?
I will see you.
All right.
Thank you so
Good.
good.
Don't act like we ain't hear that. Snap crackle.
He talking about some gray short season. All right,
Yeah.
try
Yes,
it.
sir.
I will burn them.
Yes, sir.
I will
Yeah.
burn them.
Yeah.
Gray pants, hey, gray
Yeah.
pants and charcoal. Home Depot.
Oh, nah, ain't no cooking going on.
I-
If you
I'll
waiting
burn
on,
them.
if you waiting on me to cook tomorrow, you won't eat.
Well, no. But I burn cook on
Attention.
the grill.
Huh?
I will cook on the grill. I can burn something. Not literally, but I can cook on the grill. That's
On the
fine.
grill, something special.
Oh, yeah.
Grill,
Yeah,
something
the-
special.
Gray short season. I will burn them. Hide them again.
Everybody, hey, Great jogging pants.
That's
Yes,
your,
sir.
that's your
That's
message.
the official dress code for tomorrow.
Bye, girl.
All right,
See you
bye.
later. Tell
All
the
right.
family
I see you Monday.
Bye, y'all. You've got mail messages from him, you guys. We are in the studio cutting up. We are celebrating Father's Day.
Oh yeah,
We're celebrating Juneteenth.
Man.
We got family in here today.
You ain't just gonna sit over there in the corner and come to this mic. Go on, pull up, man.
Sitting
Pull
over
up.
there looking like he's guilty.
Pull up.
We got the Green Machine's brother in here. What's your name?
Jared Jackson.
Jerry Jackson.
Yeah,
All
Jared.
right.
Jared.
Jared.
Like the jury stuff.
Like I was about to say. Jared. Go to Jared.
Yeah.
Get your ring from Jared. Who got a ring from Jared?
I don't know.
I want to know who
Yeah, I
stuck
know.
together and got that ring that had that ring from Jared.
I don't know the one who got that same ring that everybody got on their finger. They
Yep.
got it.
Yeah, from the Shane Company and Jared.
Yeah, same company.
They
and
all
Jared.
look the
I
same.
wanted a ring from Shane Company back in the day, but I'm good. I
You
ain't.
didn't want that.
You've got
Yeah, hey, look, when you find out it was about color clarity.
Yeah, I was like,
And
y'all
Jared.
keep that. I'm good. I like my ring. Hey, give me a band. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm good. You've got mail messages from him, y'all. God darn it, I'm surrounded by all these men in here.
Yeah.
Gonna holler, give her a band. And she got a whole rock. Gonna holler, give
Well,
her
I
just,
asked Chef
give me-
for a band.
give me just a band.
I did. I asked
Chef
Chef
knew
to-
better.
I swear I was not into
Chef
the
knew
ring.
when the ice hit the light, it sprinkle and glisten. He knew better. He knew.
I swear. That was one of my things. I was like, I don't need a ring. Just give me a band. I had this purple purple ring that I want. A band. It was just a band. I'm like, I didn't want to.
Y'all say one thing, but really we know y'all
No, I
mean
really
another.
did. Because I don't want you spending money like that. At least for me right now. You know.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
Spend
get
it
to
on-
the bag. That's what I'm talking
spend it
about.
on other
Need
stuff.
more people like you in the world.
Like I literally was like, don't spend no $2,000, $3,000.
we
ain't-
can invest in 2-3.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not knocking anybody who want a ring. I'm just saying for me, I wanted you to invest the money or do something. But I mean, that's what you want to do. I couldn't stop him. So hey,
Right.
I appreciate it. I wear it proudly.
There you go.
see how she ended it off at the end? See how she ended it off at the end?
I wear it proudly.
He better have showed up with some ice on that thing. First of all, we ain't doing it for you. We doing it for your mama, your sister, your auntie,
And your cousin
because
too.
they gonna all say.
That's what he got you. Okay. Then.
So and then guess who got to hear?
That's what he got you. All
So
right.
you know, the chef knew what was happening.
All right. She said a wise man told me the bigger the ring, the less time you spend.
Yeah.
It. Yeah. I
can attest to that.
Yeah. So fathers, what are y'all plans? What are y'all doing this
I
weekend?
want to get some rest.
Rest?
But I know I'm not.
You-
I'm gonna be kicking it with the kids.
so you'll have the kids.
I'm gonna pull up on my daughters and probably hit them with some water balloons.
He said hit them with some water.
You know what? Yeah, I'm doing retarded stuff. Like in the morning,
so
for real.
No, that's gonna be my Father's Day. I'm doing all stupid stuff.
Okay.
I'm going in Deuce's room and I'm DDTing him.
Hey, look. I'm taking
Top.
everywhere we go. I'm embarrassing. Like, let's go out to eat. I might just be in the middle of the restaurant and go, ah!
I'm just jumping
I'm
off the
so
top
serious.
of the bed and just DDTing him.
Because they hate for me to embarrass them. So that's gonna be my payment for all they put me through.
Start
y'all gonna
saying
embarrass
something old
them. I'm
school
embarrassed
in
them all
there,
day.
a song they don't know, just badly singing the song loudly that they don't know, and just
I'm
be
taking them to Walmart, act the
And
fool.
just act the fool.
You know what I mean?
Take them to get something to eat, act the fool.
I'm gonna take them to Walmart and then I'm gonna leave them like in the toy section and then go to the front on the intercom.
Yeah, and then
say,
call them.
Deuce,
Do y'all
Sydney,
do stupid stuff
get
like that?
your dad's waiting for you in
Yeah.
the front of the store.
Yeah,
Y'all do stupid stuff like that?
yeah, that's
Why
fine.
not?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean it is
It's
fun.
great
That's
dad.
fine.
It's great dad pranks.
Yeah, hey look,
Yeah, y'all-
go shopping in the store. Let them put everything in the bucket that they want, and then just take the bucket somewhere and just throw it and just leave it, and
You
then
know
go
what?
and then walk out the store to the car and they be looking for you.
You
You be
know
like,
what?
Daddy, I'm in the car, y'all. Come on, it's time to go. They be like, Dad, where the stuff at? It's somewhere in the store. If you can find it, I'll buy it.
That's good though. Yo, I'm doing that.
Dad. So y'all got any dad jokes? Nobody has a dad joke? I love when y'all get them
I'm not
dad
doing
jokes.
dad jokes.
Dad jokes. You got dad jokes?
I ain't got no bad jokes.
You got the dad jokes.
We
No
don't
dad
be playing
jokes?
like that. We do dad pranks.
Dad pranks.
Yeah,
Because we know certain things are already there. We know your room dirty.
yeah.
We know your room dirty. That's a joke all day.
Yeah.
All day. trying to like, what I do is I wait till they get to the door and they about to turn the door knob. Hey, where you going? Your room dirty? And they turn right back around. Hey,
I just really want to see because I know my kids gonna celebrate me and your kids gonna say. I just want to see how much we will be celebrated tomorrow.
Mm.
The world stops on Mother's Day.
Yeah, it
It
does.
really
The
does.
world
does.
stops. You know what I mean?
Big
But
time.
so I'm gonna complain and act the fool all day tomorrow. I'm telling you.
I better stop.
I'm gonna act the fool tomorrow everywhere I go. It's Father's Day.
I'll be honest with you. My biggest cheerleader is my wife on Father's Day because she's like, it's like she's the. But I'm like, babe, no, it's not. It's them kids. Let's see what.
I don't even want.
Right,
I don't even want what you. I don't even want.
So the kids are not taking it as seriously
They-
as Mother's Day.
They
It's
do.
like-
Now I can honestly say my daughters they do because they remember they was trying to order us a humidor.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and I told them I said I already got one. They was like, really? I was like, yeah. So they was like, what you want then? I said some wood glasses. They was like, yeah, you did say you want some wood glasses, but I know they didn't get them in time. We just had this conversation Monday.
Hey, Amazon's amazing. Hey, watch out, Amazon's amazing.
They have to go to Austerity. It's a website, AUSTER. They're the only ones I want. So
And the shipping and all of that.
yeah,
by the
it
time.
ain't gonna be here.
Not gonna
So I'm
happen.
gonna act the fool tomorrow.
So people, we really need to start ordering gifts in May.
Duh.
Literally after
Duh.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's what everybody else do for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Right,
Folks are
exactly.
ordering
We
for Mother's
do it
Day
next
now.
time.
Yeah.
Folks be getting their Mother's Day gift now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Do
really
that for
need
us,
to
Dad.
start
Sure.
ordering, gifts like literally after Mother's Day so it could be here on time for Father's Day. So I already got Chef his gift. He already opened it. He just wanted something. But, well, our gifts, we don't I do try to get him something like on Father's Day, but I usually try to get him gifts. And
We're
then with our
simple.
anniversary
I
and
was going to say that.
We're simple.
yeah.
Simple gifts.
I got a pair of boy shorts in red and black and a rope. So yeah, she got me great gifts. We're simple.
Right.
90% of the time,
Yeah.
we want y'all.
Yeah.
And for y'all to like think of an imaginable way to create, like we love stuff like that. We may
Creativity
play,
is everything.
we may sit in there. No, we get excited. We do.
Like tomorrow we're gonna go
We
to botanical gardens.
Oh,
So
that's
we'll
dope.
do that.
That's
Yeah.
dope. That's
We'll
dope.
do that tomorrow. And then
Go outside and
That's
get
a-
you some
that's a
flowers
great
and plates.
See if they still have the muscadine wine.
okay.
Let's try
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what he want to do?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he did want to go. Yeah,
Okay.
he wants to go.
That
So that's
muscadine?
because
It's a great
I don't
experience.
surprise him anymore because
Hey, you know what? Actually, that's smart.
he don't mind hurting the feelings.
Yeah. Hey,
He be
look,
like,
I'm like that too. They kind of not what I got you, but
'cause
appreciate
when
it.
we went to dinner, I'm like, okay, we'll go to Fogo de Chao, right? So that's the spot. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it, but
But Fogo de
he-
Chao is overrated.
and he was like,
I don't want to just eat no meat.
he said, so a salad bar and meat.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Hey, look,
I'm there
I
like-
feel you,
Yeah,
Chef.
that's it.
But he was like, "No, I'm good." I said, "No, I feel you because you're
You could have
chef,
went around the
and
corner
then
to
he's
Cirque
like-
and had a better
And he was
experience.
saying for
Exactly.
the price, he was like, this is like overrated for
Yeah.
meat and salad bar. I
It's
said,
a
"No, it's not."
butcher.
I said, it's not the salad bar, it's a market bar.
That's the
He was
Butcher's
like,
Club.
That's the salad bar.
Exactly.
But he was
over
good.
dressed.
He enjoyed it because that was, he's never been, and he was like, okay, well, this is cool. He was
Yeah.
like, he had to make it clear. I said, no, I get you, but if it was like somebody new
Right.
and I took and I didn't know you, I would have my feelings would have been hurt. Like,
Right.
oh, so you don't like this? But I know as a chef, and he was like, the prices are just overrated for
What they give
meat
it. Yeah.
and salad.
It's a butcher.
Wow.
Wow. Ain't got no size. It's just meat.
So
though.
I don't
Just bring
support-
meat out.
I
That's
don't surprise him. I let him know. Because
So
you're
he
not
won't
gonna
surprise you.
Yeah, so he won't surprise me with just be like, that's it.
Now the only thing about that is if you like lamb chops
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
you hit them for their lamb chops,
yeah.
you got away good.
Yeah, I don't really
yeah.
like lamb, but
For
everybody keeps
55,
saying
60
that.
bucks. If you hit their lamb, you got away good.
The lamb good, but it just get a little chewy sometimes.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
overcooked.
Yeah, if it's
That's-
overcooked.
Yeah.
Yes, get a little chewy.
So it was a good it was a good experience for him. So he was cool with that. But we don't do surprises anymore. So it's like we look on the list and it's like, this is what I want. Now he'll be surprised if I got stuff off the list. That's what surprised. He's like, oh, you did. I'm like, yeah, you had it on the list.
So, he should be surprised. He got a list. The list means get stuff.
Right. So but he knows me though.
That's what I'm saying. Well, he should know you.
Yeah, because I ain't go. I'd be like, that's what you want. Let me see how much that is. Wait a minute now. You want?
Let me put that in the
budget.
budget.
Let me put that in the budget. You might not get it.
She pulled a whole spreadsheet.
I do. I'll be like, you might not get it this Father's Day, but maybe next year.
Not this fiscal quarter, but
right.
next quarter, you may be able to get that.
So I'd be like,
but in the interim,
I'll be like, you want that? Okay. Cool.
But
Father's Day, so we really need to make sure that we shop for you guys after Mother's Day so you can have your gifts on time.
But we're simple though.
We're simple.
Yeah, men are simple. We're not complicated.
Right.
We are not complicated.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we want.
Yeah, we do. But we just want to get y'all gifts too. Now I know money is always popular. Money.
Yeah.
Do you have children?
No, man.
Okay. No. Okay.
So
we know money is popular.
Keep
My
it
dad
that way.
wasn't a what you say?
I just told him keep it that way.
Keep it.
Let's keep it that way.
That's a bill. That's a bill.
That's a lifelong
Now
investment.
I took it on for you, bro. You good.
You sure did.
So okay, so
He said
we've been
you sure
celebrating
did.
fathers all this month. We're gonna continue to celebrate. And last week we had our other guests on here talking about the whole child support thing or whatever. Today we're going to keep the energy going and keep it positive and whatnot. So for those fathers who are out there that are struggling, like trying to be dads and what would you encourage them to do? Like, because I know this road is not easy for y'all.
One thing.
Oh, nah.
Just be there.
Just be there.
There is nothing else that you can do when raising your kids, but just be there. The best power to have is what? Availability.
That's right.
I always say that. I gotta be there. Even if it's just I'm just sitting there watching.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
That's best part of my life. Just sitting there, just watching, just looking at them, be them is the most amazing thing in the world. You ain't gotta pay nothing for it. You don't have to do anything but just be there.
Yeah.
So all the other excuses are out the window.
So what about those five? Oh, go ahead. Anybody else?
No, just
Well,
definitely
be
be
there.
there.
Yeah, be there.
Just be there.
Yeah. So what about the fathers who who did not have a good experience with their children growing up and now they become adults? And you live and learn, because I always say parents are still learning. That's something I learned from my mom and dad. Like now by them being deceased, I was thinking, I said, you know what? They were still learning how to be parents. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things they didn't do right in our eyes or whatnot. They made some mistakes as well. So what about those dads who've been out the life, but they've matured, they're trying to make a difference in their child's life? I'm a firm believer that it's never too late. But what about y'all as fathers? Do you think that you can still heal and start fresh?
I think so. It's just a matter of a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
he's older, so his understanding is different than when he was 5.
Right.
So it's just a matter of having a conversation and y'all moving forward. You know what I
And
mean?
you gotta be willing to respect how he coming, like you gotta be willing to respect how you come.
Absolutely.
Because he's a young man now. So
Yeah, he's a man.
And I think me and Prince could attest to this. The relationship is so cool when you get older with your kids.
Okay.
And you and your boy rock together.
Yeah, when he can just call you and like what's happening and pops and all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, just like
cool.
So you really okay. So it's not that you're forgetting the past, but it's like you can't do anything about what happened.
No, you can't do
So
about
you
what
start from
You
now.
gotta start.
And that's important for you all to say that as men, because there are a lot of hurting sons out there.
Right.
And there are a lot of hurting fathers out there that are trying to mend, and they know they can't make up, but the sons are holding it against them about, what happened or whatever. So that's why I wanted to hear from you guys, like, it's okay to start where you are.
Right.
Like with me and my oldest son, I've always been in his life, but I was 19 though.
Yeah.
So I was a kid with a kid.
Right.
Like I'm Sunday, you're riding through the park, music playing. I'm the one with the kid in the back seat in the car seat.
Yeah.
So I was so immature. And it's like, he's like, Dad, you always, I said, but I know I made mistakes because I was 19.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I get it. I have a kid of my own. So we are now sitting talking and he understands But he's like, you always been there though.
Yeah.
Regardless of and that's why I always say it doesn't matter about the mistakes. At least you have those memories
Yeah.
that you can say, I've always been with you.
Yeah.
I ain't been perfect.
Yeah.
I've made these mistakes, but you know what? We here. We still together.
Right.
And that's the one thing when people get it twisted. They just don't show up.
Yeah.
What were you saying that you said your dad?
Me and my dad, he's kind of sort of the same way.
Okay.
Growing up, I more so was with mom.
Okay.
So us being with mom, I ended up being in Philadelphia, and then me and his relationship weren't exactly the best, so we had to get to know each other.
Right.
He had to spend time around me. He had to go to my football games. He had to see me graduate to understand who I was.
Okay.
Because I was quiet, so I wasn't going to articulate that. You know?
Right. How did that make you feel? And thank you for sharing that. But how did it make you feel? I know it had to be some like anger and all of that mixed in. But when you got a chance to know him, how did it like kind of wipe away? Okay, like the past is the past. Let me move forward. How did that make you feel moving forward?
How it made me feel at the beginning is that it was a process.
Okay.
So at the beginning, it was we talking here and there.
Yeah.
I played a game with my dad.
Yeah.
Tried to say something. He tried to say something to me. You know, that awkward, hey, what you like?
Yeah.
Hey, what you like?
Yeah.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
And so we just got into the motion of doing one thing together.
Okay.
He taught me how to dribble a ball.
Okay.
And he taught me how to throw a football. Just step by step.
Right.
Real step by step until I opened up.
Okay.
Because I was really secluded. And
Right.
then as soon as I opened up, he opened up.
Okay.
And then we both just was the same person doing
Right.
the same thing. It's like we was a mirror doing this, trying to realize and see what we trying to do.
Wow.
So now we're at a better spot. In high school, it got a little hazy.
Yeah.
But in high school, you finding out who you are as an adult.
Yeah.
So I started to realize my boundaries. And I had to, as a conversation we had to find out and talk about is I got to have boundaries there. Like you can't go over that boundary, especially if I ask you to respect it. Not like, I don't say it like that. I'm
I
like,
know what you're
I'll be
saying.
like, Dad, you know, could you please not?
Yeah.
But I don't say, Dad, I got boundaries. That's what I had to say. And I didn't say that in high school.
Okay.
But when I went to Tuskegee University and knew who I was as a man, a young man now,
okay,
that's when I began to bond well with my dad. My dad bonds well with other grown men, not a child. And he came out and told me he didn't start out as a good
That is
parent.
deep.
That's
because-
deep. That is.
Because that could explain a lot of the, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like just like you said, we as parents, we still trying to figure it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, we doing the best we can with our kids or whatever. We always there. We may not be the best, but we just trying to figure this all out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a fear. Like there's a fear of him growing up not liking you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we try to do whatever we can to make sure that won't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we probably may do stuff that we don't need to do that have nothing to do with the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Spoil them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, just this other stuff that's unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, you know, when we get older or whatever, you find out the relationship is stronger and better because you're able to communicate better as a man, as men, and not as a 5-year-old. It's like, oh, what I gotta do with this kid?
Right.
It's yours.
Right, bro.
But now you're 25, it's a little better. It's a little
Right.
easier for the men.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Yo, so
I
now,
like
now
that.
maybe some men can't articulate it that way,
Right.
and that be the case.
And the only way they can articulate is to another man because they get to use the proper verbiage.
Right.
Exactly.
That's where
they
they
don't
come
have to
from.
sugarcoat.
Like my
Yeah.
dad can
Okay.
curse now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got that relationship now.
He can be that authentic him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He don't gotta hold it back.
That's deep because if I think about my relationship with my kids, I had to dumb myself down in order to establish a relationship with them.
Really?
Yeah.
And so, and like with me for now, since I have this relationship with my kids, you know, I'm working on the one with my father,
Okay.
and we will have a conversation tomorrow.
Oh, man,
I will.
you in the same boat. Then.
You say you're working it out
Working
with
on
your.
it.
Working on it.
Okay.
I mean,
Work in progress.
Yeah. Yeah. And
reaching out,
I like that the fact that you all are using the words process and working on it, because again, we do put a lot of pressure. And when I say we, society put a lot of pressure on fathers and like, well, he's the dad, he should have do this and but listening and understanding it is a process. And then the way you just broke it down, like it is some parents can relate to the younger child, you know, better, and then some parents can relate to that older child, and we forget about those again, establishing those relationships.
And that's what happened too.
And one of the biggest things is, as the kid, I have to let go. I have to honestly forgive and let go.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is I have my own family.
Yeah.
Right.
I have my own kids.
Yeah.
I have all this other stuff. So I have to let it go.
Yeah.
In order to really connect with them. So
right. I like that. I like this candid, honest conversation because again, we're celebrating dads, and we're not going to give credit to the quote unquote deadbeat dads because again, I feel like every father out there, you know, and granted, there are some men who just don't want to do right, but I feel like 99.999% of the men out here, they want relationships with their kids, but they just don't know how because we put extra pressure on them, and then we as Black people, I'm gonna say it, well, people period, we love to bring up that past.
Correct.
Yeah, and we cannot get past that, and I understand that. And I posted something yesterday about the trauma is not your fault because things happen. But your healing is you're responsible for that. Taffy Dollar posted that. And I thought that was so profound because it's like we have to move on. Like if you're going to continue to hold on to the past with your father or your parent or what, you know, whomever, you're never going to get to that relationship that you desire.
Exactly.
You know
not just that. If you don't, you have the healing you get from your kids, you transfer that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to at some point.
Yeah.
That for every boy out there that grew up in a single parent situation without dad being in the house, you have a scar there that you have to heal at some point.
And this is my thing. And during that process, you have to go ahead and forgive yourself, and you can't hold them accountable, and also though, but to keep the playing field balanced, you also don't have to overexert yourself. To make something happen that you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, that's still your dad. Like you got to put forth some effort. Like I'm not gonna be jumping out the window and you not even coming through the front door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it be, and you just got to learn to walk in the whole mindset of I don't hold you accountable because you might not know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is, when you walk like that, they become like in fear of you because you're walking in a high level of consciousness. So they don't really know how to come at you.
But the thing is, for me, I had to realize, dude, you was 19 too. You
Yeah.
didn't know what the hell you was doing.
Right.
You know, I had to sit down and really like
you understand that he need to understand.
You know, and it's like, but I gotta let it go because of the fact that I know moving forward,
it'll be an issue for you.
Not even that, just with the blessings that are going on now, I don't want it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want the baggage.
Yeah.
It ain't on me.
But I'm saying though, you gotta be very careful because me and you are walking the same street, right? You gotta be very careful because you'll learn that you have triggers that you don't even know you have because of that lack of what you didn't have. You feel what I'm saying? I can even look at I can even look at some of the structure that he have because he had a dad in the household the whole time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of a little different when it comes to all of that. And the thing is, with both of us, like you hear people tell us like, you need to work it out. You know, people leave. You need to go figure it out.
That's right.
Like it's more traumatic to try to work something out with somebody who not prepared to work it out than to just continue to move forward. Like, can you picture me becoming a whole nother individual and then my excuse to you is like, you know, me and my dad are going through it. And you're like, man, we're trying to run a whole business, bro. You are you serious right now?
Okay, I'm guilty of that. I would say in a heartbeat, you need to work it out. You need to work it out. So you're saying don't. You gotta let,
you gotta let, because it's like this. We're talking about men. We're not talking about women, right?
Right.
So we're talking about men. Men have egos, pride, all of this. Some men don't know how to communicate, especially with. You listen at the way we talk here. Like he articulates himself well. He communicates pretty decent.
Right.
I do as well. So when you're dealing with our fathers that come from back then, they barely can, do certain things. They don't know nothing about no computer, nothing about
right.
And when you're trying to like revisit the past, because what my father told me, he was like, we had a conversation. He was like, you had no idea what I was doing behind closed doors. I said, I was standing in the room with the door open.
Wow.
What you did behind closed doors didn't show up in my reality. So whatever you did is null and void.
Right.
I felt like you never protected me. So this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's the reason I just look at all of what I didn't have
Mhm.
as a kid,
Mhm.
and my kids are my world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything.
Gotcha.
I will never let.
Right.
I'm not gonna bleed on them. I'm not.
Yeah.
I even ask them questions. What can I do differently?
Okay.
And that's when I change.
So that's
who
how
I
you're
am.
breaking the
Correct.
cycle. You're
And that's how I.
changing.
That's how I break it, because
Yeah.
I can't be the father that they need
Yeah.
if I don't know what they need.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
big.
Yeah.
And a big thing, like people say shouldn't do it, but if I'm wrong, I will go to my kids.
Oh yeah, I
knock
do it
on
all the
their
time.
door
Yeah.
and
Okay.
let them know I'm wrong.
Yeah,
You shouldn't
dead
do
wrong.
that. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Yeah.
Because so many times had I heard those words coming from an adult,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll put you in a different space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I see you trying, or it's just so much, like, even having this conversation, like last week we talked about child support and the man. Now we're
Yeah.
talking about the man not having that full father figure and person to look. Like, I never had nobody that I looked up to, man wise.
Right.
I don't
right.
have a
And
role
that's
model.
right. And that's what I'm thinking, like with a lot of fathers, because I remember when my dad died and my mom was left with 5 kids, 3 boys to
Right.
raise. There was really nobody who stepped in. You know, you had uncles every now and then, but think about it. That they were out of town.
Right.
We're here. There was really nobody to step in that role to not take the place of our father, but to say, hey, okay, let me take them to the baseball games,
Yep.
or let me take them to go get their haircut. It was all left on my mom.
Let me do some masculine things.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So in turn, my brothers had to really, they learned manhood from their circle.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
it
the
was a
normal way
group of
it
circle.
happens.
Yeah. And I thank God that
that
they
could be
were
a lesson.
right.
Yeah.
But I thank God they were in a circle of positive
Yeah,
boys.
because we can flip that. Because
Right.
some people get in another circle,
Right.
but it's the same dynamic.
Yeah.
But it's just their circles are different.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And I just so happen to be the one that bounced.
Okay.
I was a part of all of these
All the
circles.
circles,
So I know
yeah.
what this circle hit like. I know what
Yeah.
this circle hit like. And
Yeah.
I know what this. And I
Yeah.
was one of the ones at the top of each circle. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of the people's, like, even in the little gang culture that they got this raving so big right now,
That's good, Ghost.
a lot of those kids are looking for a father figure.
Somebody direct.
They
Yeah.
looking for somebody to love them.
Yeah.
And that's the reason they have a big homie
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
these ridiculous requests from and
Yeah.
carry them out.
Yeah.
See, my thing is the big homie never had anyone to govern him.
Mhm.
So he don't even know what he doing.
Right.
Big
right.
homie was different back in our day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
structured. We stood for something.
Big
Um,
homie would tell you, hey, I don't need you. I bet not see you out here.
Yeah, you can't even come
Right.
outside.
So the Plush Lab, Jenese said, what's the best part about being a dad? I wanted to get that question in.
The feeling that you
what's the
get when you
best
look
part?
at your child.
Mm,
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
know you're a dad,
yeah.
that feeling, like it, and the things that your kids do that you know that you like. My oldest daughter, she is like my little angel.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go and like make them do certain things.
Yeah.
Because of what you taught them as a kid.
Okay.
You can see it, and
Yeah.
you just look at, you just like,
That's that.
Yeah.
That's what I did
Yep.
right there.
and that feeling
Yeah.
right there. I don't care nothing about no money.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
no
care
feeling
nothing
like
about
it.
no
There's There's
nothing.
no feeling like
That feeling,
Yeah.
that's better than
I
love.
plant seeds throughout his whole life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't make him do anything.
Right.
Perfect.
See there, see
Okay.
there, see there, and to see it grow up and see him do the things
Okay.
that you know, the thing to see the plant grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you'll
Oh
see a
my
grown man
goodness.
cry.
Boy, I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That's when
I did that.
yeah.
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 I did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
The slow clap.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's no
Like for me, it's we had a house full of people, and only thing my kids did was it was like just a random part of the day, and everybody was just sitting around. They both walked downstairs, gave me a hug, and just walked right back upstairs, and everybody just like, huh? And like we just do that all day. And they just looked at like, I'm like, y'all don't, if you're not a parent, you won't understand. And I just
Yeah.
said it out loud. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if your kids just don't come and hug you at any time of the
Yeah.
day, just for nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the whole, that is the cream on the cake right there for me. Just the fact that we have that type of bond.
Yeah.
That you just want to come give me a hug at any random part of the day or night.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
They got that
I
love.
could
for
die
you.
right there.
Like, Dad, what you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite word is for them comment. What up, pops?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that do it for me. That do it for me. I think I'm the coolest dad in the world.
Right.
And then when you do stuff, like I took my daughter to the Honey Rockwell breakdancing competition.
Yeah.
And the fact that she went there and she saw me doing my thing, and she was like, Dad, that is so cool. Everybody know who's. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, you cool again.
And I'm sitting there,
Yeah.
and I mean, I almost called this woman like crying. My daughter told me I was cool.
Yeah, you
Right.
cool
Like,
again.
do you understand for your
Yeah.
15-year-old
They tell
daughter
you
about to be
cool?
16
Yeah.
to say you cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
Chef says
Yeah.
when your son act like he don't see you, but he copying all your great.
Hey,
all
hey,
of
it.
that-
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
it.
That's what
That's
we
it.
need.
And
That's what it is.
I'm proud of
That's
Chef
the
because
them
he's
seeds.
he's turning something negative into a positive. I'm really proud of you, Chef. He's turning it into a positive manner, and that's something I do want to. That's going to be the next venture for YGM. I really want y'all dads to get together because you know how y'all always say that you all don't have enough support groups
We don't.
for
Yeah.
for y'all. And there are, and I agree, there are a lot of support groups for women and motherhood, and you know, but I don't really see the dad and the dads. Like, I know they're out there, but we need to make that, because again, I feel like our dads were learning, because I think back on my dad, he was young. My mom and dad were young when they were teens when they had me. You know what I'm saying? So they were learning. They didn't get a chance to be out there in the streets like that. They literally were raising families, moving and whatnot. And so when you think about the things, I remember my dad apologizing to me right before he had passed. He had gotten sick, and he apologized. He was like, "Sean, I'm so sorry for having to move you around and this, that, and other." And I was like, "Dad, that's cool. You know, the experience was good." That's how I knew I was mature. I didn't understand, but I knew I was different as a child, because I'm like, anybody else would have been like, because my dad was the provider. So he wasn't, when people be like, oh, me and my dad did this. No, me and my dad didn't do all of that. My dad taught me how to change the oil, and he taught me the basics of life and business or whatever. So he wasn't affectionate and all of that. But I knew my dad loved us because we were his world. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything was to go down, Joe Collier was going to be there. He let the world know. So I started understanding. I said, oh, wait a minute. He started sharing with us that they were not affectionate people growing up. I was like, okay, so this is, you start thinking about, oh, wait a minute, my parents were kids and youngins too. So they were just learning. And that's why I tell people to be patient with parents. I'm not a parent, but as an educator, I see it all the time. I'm like, parents are still learning to be parents. Like, y'all are still learning. Like, cut y'all some slack.
Yeah.
And,
and even because you're an educator, you technically are a parent. You spend more time.
Yeah, but I'm glad I'm not. Because some of these kids out there, like,
you spend more time with our kids
And
than
I
we
think,
do.
and we need to,
my hands.
but we need to stop that. Father's Day should be for more than just fathers. There's a lot of men out there mentoring.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you,
So
brother.
strong.
Thank you.
I do.
So strong.
I got about 30 kids I mentor. I got about 15 going too.
And that's why I said we're celebrating black men, because
That's Freddie James Carson.
I'm talking about people that call
Freddie
kids
J.
that call my phone.
Yeah.
And to this day, they're going to call you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's part of the community. We're so quick to and I say it all the time, we're so quick to be like, rely on your village, let your village, but we don't want to accept the village. And that's part of our village. We have to take ownership, and we have to take our community back. Nobody else is going to do it but us.
Right.
So if you have to step in and mentor, even if there's a dad in the house, partner with that dad to mentor. It's okay, you guys. We have to step in, and we have to bring back. We have to just embrace each other. My dad did it. He had 5 kids, and he still took the neighborhood boys to the local baseball game.
It's bigger.
He would put them in the band. He would go get some tickets.
Let go.
They'd be like, Uncle Joe.
You know why? He had daughters in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he was getting them protected.
Yeah.
And all the little boys knew.
I swear to y'all, in South Central LA, my dad was standing out there. We were the only 2 girls, me and Lisa, the only 2 girls on the block. And he said, y'all can do whatever y'all want to outside of this household. He said, but these gates, this is my family. And they respected my dad because he let them know he wasn't being bougie or whatever, but he let them know I'm from the streets too.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
this is my family.
Right.
And they respected him and they protected us.
I got that
and
so,
Joe Collier wasn't nothing to play with. You know, he didn't care nothing about LAPD and all of that.
You know that good to make your whole shoulder go. You know what I mean? Make you hurt yourself.
Denise says the same. She said, I have to explain to my children that I wasn't raised in an affectionate environment, so I am learning. And that's what most of the dads I see. And again, I like the fact that you said the process.
Yeah.
There was a process. So you didn't come off, that's my dad. It was a process.
Robert, remember, I would be like, oh, I want my dad. Yeah. I get there, I'd be
Be sitting there like that 2 the time picture.
No, for real.
Like what you want?
Like why are you taking this picture? Go on and get it over with.
Right.
You know what I mean? And let me say something about that. The question you asked earlier about what's the greatest thing, greatest feeling, especially for my daughter, and he's witnesses, Jared's witnesses, Uncle over here, it witnessed this on Zoom. The way, for me, it's the way that she's moving and the way that she's carrying herself, and it's a vast improvement from before. A couple of years prior when she was wild.
Yeah.
So she was just being a kid.
Yeah, just being a
kid.
Yeah. I mean, just
and
trying to
she
come
has
into
the
her
two
own.
of you all as role models, male role models, and and like you said, we need to recognize all of the men that's in the lives, like the uncles, the goddads, the granddads, and all that, because they play a part. Now, if you got some knuckleheads in your family, no, they don't need to be. But
but you know what though? Sometimes, like my uncle recognized I was a knucklehead, so he moved from Houston, back to the crib. Yeah, he recognized where I was going. He's like, nah.
Yeah,
I only got one nephew right now, so let me go ahead
and sometimes you have to let those uncles that know, hey, look, let me handle him. I got him. You know, because again, everybody is different, and that's something that we don't recognize. We don't. Yeah. I think in our community, we put so much pressure on each other. We don't recognize that each of us are individuals with literally different personalities.
Right.
And it's okay just because we're all Black, we're not going to think the same. We're not going to do the same things or whatever. So you have to approach every situation differently. And I really want us to, as fathers, my mind is already working on some stuff. I really want y'all fathers to unite in a way to help other fathers, because there's a lot of, along when we were talking about the whole child support thing, we understand that we're going to have to get to these families that are holding the kids back from seeing their dads because of the mistakes that were made in the past, or,
not even mistakes, just people don't want you. You want to stop using these children as leverage. And destroying the lives of these
as weapons.
Exactly.
Let's be blunt, because there's no situation where I should pit my kid against you.
Right.
He's not. That means you're using him as a shield.
Right.
That means you're weak.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It is. That's what it means.
On the head,
if I use my child's excuse against you, I'm using him as a shield.
Yeah.
That's weak.
So y'all are saying that no matter how old you get as a father,
always
you still have time to mend with you still have time to mend your relationship with your sons. Your
always. As long as
if it means anything to you.
You better do it while there's blood running warm through you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you'll be laying down talking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. Because the kid, so I'm gonna tell you, the kid is not gonna be as, because they gonna feel like they did what they, you know what I mean. I'm your child.
Yeah.
My kids say that to me now. If I call them like, I ain't heard from you, you my daddy.
Yep.
You call me. So that's what I do.
So who should take the first step into mending?
I'm the parent.
The parent.
Every day, 24/7.
Exactly.
Okay.
Take the lead.
I had half in part in creating you. So therefore, I mean, I'm one of them parents. My son is going to be 27 years old.
Yeah.
And he's still one of my babies.
Okay.
Always.
I'm not going to be the parent that's, you 18 out the house. I won't be able to let go.
Yeah.
Nah.
I probably go through withdrawals when the last one graduates high school.
You are.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And take therapy to help with your patience, because you gotta be patient.
Yeah.
They may not be received. They may not receptive to you wanting the men right now.
So do you continue?
No, you continue, but then you gotta be patient, because they don't want you to give up or whatever and be in your feelings, because they're not ready to accept you.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, you gotta give them their time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta. It's not gonna happen on your dime. It ain't gonna just be like, hey, I'm back.
Exactly.
I'm dad is here now.
Yeah.
First of all, they want to
you?
see consistency.
Oh,
You ain't been in my life in this long. I want to see if you're gonna actually be here.
Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you gotta be patient. It's gonna take years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna take a few days. It's gonna be years.
Yeah. Exactly.
As long as you make that step,
Has
to
to
try.
that's
Be
it.
consistent.
Has to be a
That's
trusting
all it
relationship,
is.
rebuilt.
Yeah.
It's just like you get into another relationship after a failed relationship.
Yeah.
You get into a relationship, you got to leave all that baggage behind. You got to know, because your father don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They got to learn you.
Yeah.
You. I'm not the little kid that you thought I was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now you and your father, how was your relationship growing? It was okay.
It's still
You still learning?
No,
He's
I'm still. I just think my father's a preacher.
Right.
So he moves in a certain way, and
Yeah.
I move in a certain way. So I don't know if it's the clash of the Titans,
Yeah.
but we can't even, when we get on the phone, it's cool, what's up? But I kind of feel like it's very uncomfortable for him to talk to me, because I'm the blunt one. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
he might ask something, I might say something about what happened. You know that was that wrong, right? You know you should have addressed that. I'm that type of person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's the only way to remove the veil.
Okay.
Exactly.
And he gotta be patient. He
Exactly.
can't shut him down.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You gotta
I'm fine.
He's valid in his feelings.
Right.
Right.
So he gotta be patient.
Okay.
And sometimes, the parent, don't get mad because your child is who you are.
Yeah,
Don't
No,
get mad
no,
because they're the
my mama
mirror
told me-
image.
My mama
Man.
told me a long time ago, stop trying to beat you out of your child.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and
That's
the
right.
thing is, because I didn't
That's
grow
right.
grow up
right.
and I'm on a different, I can't get mad at you
That's right.
because you remind me every day of who I am.
That's a
can't.
quote there. Stop trying to beat your child out of you.
Stop
I'm trying to beat you out of your child.
That's
Wow.
why
Can't-
my dad
nope.
Oh,
class.
my
can't.
goodness.
That's
Wow.
why
I can't.
my dad class.
I can't.
And that's
I can't
what
be
parents are doing now.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
trying to beat
Exactly.
them out of it. Like,
Or
you
they
gotta
trying
show
to
better.
Or they trying to orchestrate them, like the women who dress their kids like the dude that they don't like.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make your kid is not your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
That is your responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell a lot of cats that I was in
Come
the
on.
streets with, if you was in the streets and your child grew up in the streets, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way your child should know nothing about that. That's
Yeah.
what you went through, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't have to go through it.
Right.
No way
Right.
possible.
Right. Right.
My kid look like he was with Zach Morris now.
Exactly.
He don't know nothing about nothing.
And I tell them religiously, y'all don't have an inch iota or
nothing.
I said we got hood degrees, so you don't have to get one.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
right.
You
right.
don't need one.
Right.
No.
Right.
Because they understand I gotta pull it off the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've tapped it a couple times at them and looked at them like, hey, keep on. But you have to let your kids know. And I tell my oldest son, you ain't hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know these people.
Right.
You
right.
know them because of me. So
Right.
stop trying to act like, and you have to tell your kids that.
Yeah.
But it's all in the process of them growing up and becoming a person. And half the time, honestly, you just have to be there.
Right.
Whether they mad at you, don't want to accept it. Yeah, they're not talking to you right now, but every time they look, you right there.
Yeah.
After a while, they're going to keep looking and they're going to consistently seeing you there.
Yeah.
They're going to open up.
That's
Because
right.
now they know you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
How you going to come to me and want to be my friend and you haven't been in my life when I needed you?
And another thing, the fathers, stop allowing a woman, a religion, a relationship, or any of these other things to keep you away from your children.
Exactly.
Ooh, y'all hear that?
Listen.
Messages from him.
And I'm going to give you a fact. In the African tribe, the boy is taken away from the mother at 13.
Yeah.
Because after that age, the mother's nurturing becomes damaging to his manhood.
That is a fact.
They take him out and
Wow.
train him on how to be a man because there is no emotion in becoming a man. It's a job. And you need to learn that. Now, the
Wow.
emotion that you put into it is fatherhood and being a husband. But
Yeah.
in being a man, that's your job. That was the role you were created for.
Yeah.
So they take the boys from these mothers because it can hurt them.
Yeah.
Babying you all the time until you're 14, 50. You're 16. You're a grown man now.
Right.
And you still being babied by your mother and can't hunt, fish, or feed nothing?
Right.
Not tolerated.
Yeah.
And I do see that's a problem too.
Yes.
And the fathers are trying to be that man for their sons, but the mothers are overprotecting,
Don't talk to him like that. You hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
You hurt your feelings.
Right. Because I talk to him like that because the world gonna treat him like that. I don't need him to be shook when they do it. I need him to look him in the eyes and be like, I heard this already.
Right.
Yeah. When they can run back to the female counterparts in the family and not be responsible as men, then that's a issue. Sonia says, "Happy Father's Day to my YGM brothers. I thank each of you for being the fathers and men you are. You are appreciated." Tiff says, "Great fathers. You all are great fathers." Let's see. Reese says, "I tell my children, you cannot be me to me, no matter how much our children are like us. They better not ever forget the rankings in this family, period."
Oh, that's a fact.
That's a fact. Tiff said, "Right, Tank." So Jenese says, "So how can single mothers be helpful and not hinder our son's growth?"
Make sure
Great question.
that if for single mothers, I would say this: start taking the opposite approach. Start working from the blind backwards. So instead of trying to force yourself on certain things, make the relationship with his father. Let his father know you need your dad. Make it that way. Make that the norm. Trying to force. Even if a father don't want a relationship, sit down and have, do you realize what you needed in your son's life? What he got to go through? He needs you. I'm not trying to get you to do anything that you don't. Sometimes that conversation is needed because there's a lot of mama's boys who never had no one sit them down and be like, hey, look, it's a lot of dudes that hang with dudes and don't even, I'm not going to hang with someone who can't be a father to their child. I don't even want to be around.
That's right. Me too.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
Because my son is gonna it ain't
What's the benefit?
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because it ain't even about us no more. Like we've hit that mark.
Yeah.
It's what we leave back now.
Yeah.
And we can't leave anything back if we don't focus on our sons,
you
know, our daughters, just children in general.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because most females are girl dads, right? And most dudes, most sons, like attached to their mom.
Yep.
But I can't teach a female how to be a woman like a woman can't teach a man how to be a man.
That's why it's important to just be a mother. Just be a mother, mom. Yes. You are not a man. You are not a father.
So with that, how do y'all feel about mothers celebrating Father's Day?
Oh, it's corny.
It's corny.
You got any issues?
Yeah.
How can you be a father if you're not a man?
You're celebrating.
What are you teaching them? That's what my concern is.
Celebrating.
Even deeper. Both everybody's correct, but deeper than that, what is the purpose of it?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you trying to like what
compensation?
I'm the mother. Ooh.
Woo.
Please bomb that. Please bomb that. Please bomb that.
Woo. Woo.
Word of the day.
Woo. What a way to end the show, baby.
You've got mail. That's
messages from him.
That's it. Messages from him.
Oh my God!
That is
it. One more time.
That is it. Conversation piece.
We'll just repeat that sentence.
Hey, look,
the rest of
conversation.
The show.
That is a fact.
Compensation.
Because it look at this. What are we getting? You already have things that people know. You know what I mean? Welfare was created. They take the black man out. Then you got black men trying to go out and hustle it up so the prisons are full. Then they embraced all of this sexuality. Now you got a whole bunch of gay guys. And then you got people like us who want to be men. And it's unfortunate for us to try to be men in a climate where we can't be men. You know what I mean? I can't walk around just period no more and look at just women with tight clothes. I gotta look.
Yeah.
Like this dude got on jeggings.
Yo. It's a little different out here.
Not the jeggings.
Why do I see your calf muscle and your thigh print, dude?
Yeah, that should not be going on.
Yeah. But you know, we have become we have become what Dave Chappelle say, we've become some punks.
Yeah, absolutely.
In this society, in this culture where I can't stand up for who I am as a man. I gotta be what is it, Metro?
Yeah,
I gotta mix
because
up
I
with
take care of myself on Metro. No, I'm a grown man.
Exactly.
That like to shave and take care of himself and go get facial. What's wrong with that?
Right.
Clean.
That's self-care.
Thank you. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's human.
But they making it feminine.
But I tell those same people it's interesting things when women know that you're clean.
Exactly.
It's a lot better.
Exactly.
Interesting things may happen when they know you actually take care
I'm
of
trying to tell
it. Oh,
you.
you not dusty? Oh, okay.
You might get you a little extra activity.
You ain't dusty?
You might get a little extra activity.
Bree says single mothers have the load on their shoulders and back. It is not her responsibility to roll out a red carpet for the father. She's got to raise the children by herself, and now they're expected to massage him and wanting to do his job. She definitely should stand in his way, but he knows what his job is. Plush Lab says, is there a mentorship program for our young men?
And
I do.
Yeah. And that's
what I do.
If you can't get it together with the daddy, you should definitely find a mentor.
Yeah.
Or somebody.
And can we what you call them? Not to cut you out, cut off your wheels and tank, but can we? I think we should always try to move in a positive manner. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, let's stop making so many excuses. A lot of women don't have to be alone. Reach out to the people who want to help. Stop focusing on who don't want to help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's people like I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I can say that comfortably because I do it on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
You do.
So you can't just digress from trying. If you want the best for your son, put your son in some situations.
And that's why I cannot wait till we get basics. Because I of course with COVID, so the goal is for next summer 2022. Basic will be back full fledged and it'll be bigger.
That was an unforgettable event.
Hey, look, you know what? 4 of those kids are in the list of kids that I mentor. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
It was just a awesome experience. I can't wait to have that back. Tiff says, I think that some mothers need to take some courses of how to become what our daughters need to see so they can cultivate and groom daughters to become women of virtue and femininity. And
tell Tia, be careful. She gonna get be careful talking like that.
There are mentorships, which say base. I'll tell you about the basic because again, it we had such an awesome time, and I let the men, I let y'all run it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did.
You did. It was so good, and
that event is still unforgettable right now. But
yeah,
I mean, that started a lot of things.
So I'm already planning for 2022. That sounds so funny. 22.
Yeah, right.
So because we do need those type of programs back. Like the boys, they had a good time, and it was just a great view just to see my black brothers from the barbers to the chef to cars.
Like making it normal. Exactly. Like we was talking about getting a girl with the car.
Yeah, word.
So, single mothers, make sure you insist on seeing the background check on these male mentors. That's definitely facts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can't let everybody mentor.
Don't let everybody be wearing your child. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
We're not just talking about girls. We're talking about our boys.
I'm talking about boys too. Don't be having your kids
and
around no man who's talking about it.
Right. Yeah. We need to definitely talk about that and we have been talking about that because we overlook that. We overlook men and y'all's traumas, and the rapes and the molestation of boys and so forth, that in turn they grow up with having these issues.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
that is right.
And
He is a prime example.
Yeah.
He kept the cycle going.
Kept the cycle going.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we definitely have to talk about that and continue. I don't know who this Freddie Silvers is. He said, "Happy Father's Day."
Look it out.
Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
White fathers.
But you've got mail messages from him all about my black brothers.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Fathers.
Okay, cool. All right.
But happy Father's Day too, because there are some white fathers.
Correct. Yeah.
That are going through it as well. So happy Father's Day.
What we not gonna do.
All fathers.
Just right.
Yeah.
All right.
But you've got mail messages.
Yes. Thank you so much for having us.
Black fathers.
Yes.
Oh,
My dad was black.
That's right, and my dad was too.
My husband was
Yeah,
black.
and I don't apologize for it.
And I don't apologize for it.
I don't. So if anybody has issue with that, take it up with me.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Right.
and I work with her, so when she go, I gotta go.
That's right. Holla.
Hey,
That's how I know it to go.
Let me say something real quick. Last week I was at Asia's Closet, so I was on the StreamYard. It was so great to see. It was moms in there, cool. Yeah. But I saw a lot of more dads in the building at that place.
We be there.
Both days.
We be there.
We be there.
Both days. Yeah. And so you can't tell us that we not trying to do what we supposed to do.
Right.
There's no way you can tell us that. I seen dads, whether they were dads of boys or dads of girls, they came out and they supported and they put their sons and daughters in front of resources to make them better and make their families even stronger. I saw whole families both days last week. And it was very moving to see the amazing talent that was in that building on those 2 days. And the fact that those parents were so driven and so in tune with their kids and the relationships that you've seen. You can't tell me that dads are not there. So for those of y'all out there who have this ideology in your head that we're not doing what we supposed to do, especially as black men, then we're sadly mistaken here. We have to unlearn.
Right. You've got mail messages from him. We are literally coming to the close of another great show. Before we rock out again, enjoy this weekend. It's June 10th. It's Father's Day. You can connect with me on all social media platforms. Next week, we will have Rodney Lawrence in here, Image of Fatherhood, who's going to continue to talk to us about fatherhood and his program, his mentorship. Tank, before we leave, what you got going on?
I will be around tomorrow in gray jogging pants, looking like a black national monument. Looking like a black national monument.
Let me talk to Miss Carson about that.
Yes, indeed. I will be
talk to her about that.
I will be looking like the icon.
DJ Johnny Prince, what you got going on?
Nothing. Resting.
Resting. Ghost.
I'm gonna be rocking with the kids, going to kick it with them.
Yeah.
After they get off work.
Yeah.
And working, I'm gonna be here with y'all all day, meeting.
Yeah.
All day.
Green Machine.
I'm going to Carolina tomorrow.
Yep. Going back to Carolina.
Yeah,
going to Carolina tomorrow.
Jared, what you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm going to see my mom.
Okay. The safe travels. So y'all, that did it. I mean, great show again. So until next week, you guys, we're out. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth.
Saturday mornings, I'm tuned in. Listen in to TaShon, she be going in. Black queen for us black kings. We can learn a thing or two when we're locked in. One of the few places we can be heard. Man, I rocks with her, that's my word. The show is enlightening, engagement always enticing. I always come with an open mind, I'm never frightened. I'm guaranteed to walk away with minerals. That I'm thinking everything else is minuscule. We're the fools who don't protect black women. No arguing, disrespect, and that's it, y'all. Please come in peace when you call in, cause the friends ain't no slouch, fair warning. You